don't get that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me. Hey nigga, you don't got that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me. Like a 600 Benz, that's the way I shine. Like your neighborhood hustler, that's the way I grind. Another nigga like Charlie is hard to find. Even when I was a shawty, my bras was fine. I'm fine like wine, I get better in time. If you think I'm talking cheap, I can change your mind. I know they hear the flows, man, out of control. Sometimes I'm angelic, way out of my soul. Keep it going like the Matrix, ain't no stopping the dough. Spit it like Busta Rhymes when I give you some more. If you come to the lab, I can get you some dro. See, the truth is, I really got my heart from the city. I can fuck your life up like you're losing a kidney. All my homies hustle too, so they moving it with me. And we all ain't shit like Bobby and Whitney. Yeah, nigga, you don't get that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me. Hey nigga, you don't got that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me.
I am a hot tamale, I get the guacamole, I am what you trying to be, homie, I'm not the phony, I am the rhyme snapper, 9-pack, the linebacker. Get that quarterback, take the quarter, flipping in the mortar stacks. Deliver like UPS, if the Uzi sweats, it'll leave you woozy, oozing from your Coogee vest. You see the caddy, you see the watch, you see the chain, but one of your bitch give me brain. I'm fly like an aeroplane, I carry your dame up, it's nothing, she don't care, no shame. Boss, it's a gift to be in the presence of the kid. I'm smoking big perk while you sit through resins in your crib. Where the paper at? You trap, I got to laugh. Only projects you dealt with is arts and crafts. We got paper stacked up like Kinkos. Ain't even made rap money yet, so don't think flows.
Hey nigga, you don't get that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me. Hey nigga, you don't got that chop like me. Hey nigga, you don't get that guap like me. Hey nigga, you don't gotta watch like me. Stop the clock like me, hit the block like me.
What would happen if I ever put my banger down? Bottom boy survivor from them trenches, but he famous now. Remember, I ain't had shit. Tell me I'm gon' make it out. You could lose your life, you play with game, like take the safer route. Fuck all that failure, like we ain't into that. Feed a fuck nigga all these slugs, like you can't get them back. Body bag your manly, hit your top, might knock your fitty cap. If you think it's sweet, like see your striker, get your nigga whacked. Mama always told me once that back though they gon' plot too. Ain't beefing on the net, they talk that shit but still gon' watch you. Thuggin' every show, ain't going in without my Glock 2. Ain't shit to get them touched. Head tappin', we gon' drop you. If bro don't like him, I don't like him. Like you my op too. Tired of seeing mama cry, like you gon' pull through. I might just bug up for no reason, got some little screws. I try to act like I don't care, but I can't lose you. Gotta watch the ones you call your homie, they might use you. All my niggas steppers, we like fuck who screaming get back. Bitch, we up out trust, I know some niggas push your shit back. He ain't down the ride, he ain't gon' sound like he ain't with that. That switch and knock him down, we ain't got time for all that chit chat. Same one said they down the ride, the same one's changed on me. I might hit that stage and rock it out, 4 different chains on me. Beat that little bitch pussy from the back, might write my name on it. Just pass me the beat like I might snap or I might sing on it. Like I beat the odds and nobody else thought I could. Strikers on your head, they might just put you in that wood. I don't need no handout, tell a fuck nigga I'm good. Like what would happen if I ever put my banger down? Bottom boy survivor from them trenches, but he famous now. Remember, I ain't had shit. Tell me I'm gon' make it out. You could lose your life, you play with game, like take the safer route. Fuck all that failure, like we ain't into that. Feed a fuck nigga all these slugs, like you can't get them back. Body bag your manly, hit your top, might knock your fitty cap. If you think it's sweet, like see your striker, get your nigga whacked.
Welcome to Uncle Charlie's Place. It's your host, Gangsta Bricks, and I'm here with
Uncle Charlie.
OG Cricky Loke. Hey, OG Cricky Loke.
OG Cricky. You look like one of the little badass kids that still car radios back in the day.
I plead the fifth on that.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me. Can you hand me that, sir?
But it's your girl Cricket in the building.
Yo. Salute to everybody that chimed in on my Facebook Live.
Yes, sir, man. It's the committee, man. We here for another one.
For not having a haircut today. This is just life.
He lounging tonight, y'all.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Charlie, like, man, he ain't fucking with us tonight. He lounging.
Hey, Gangsta Bricks is y'all pilot for the night, so we gonna respond to everything Gangsta Bricks talk about tonight. This is what we doing.
This is what we doing.
Yeah.
Then this is what we doing.
This is how we doing it.
Yes, sir. So what? I kind of want to switch it up this week.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see how this pan out. Y'all remember those battles, like the famous Gucci and Jeezy battle, right?
Right.
Okay. So around that time, you know, they had certain battles, but they was like putting people up that I didn't really care to see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, it didn't match. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting there thinking, like, what battles would I want to watch or listen to or hear or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was thinking, like, well, if it was more like
Yo, what up, Sneak?
like a time frame of the battles, like for example, like me and my brother was talking in the car. I was like, what's your favorite 90s album? You know what I'm saying? And I said, what's your favorite 90s artist? He said Quick. I was like, word. I said,
I
mine.
fuck with DJ Quick.
Right. So I was like, well, mine's Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So the battle would be like, okay, your favorite Quick album against my favorite Snoop album. That would be like the battle.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So that way now people it's like the conversation here. You remember back in the 90s when you listen to a dope album and a nigga be spitting and then you rewind that joint till you got to hear what the hell he said again because you got to break this shit down?
Yeah.
That feeling. That's the feeling that I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm looking for if we do it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of more pinpoint, like your favorite your favorite artist's first album against somebody else's favorite artist's first album. You know, battles of first albums around that same time. You know
See, my favorite album was an R&B album, though.
But that's to me
fine.
that's
cool.
fine.
Okay.
To me that's fine.
Music is music.
Music is music.
Okay.
It's all about favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because each album puts you in a certain mind frame and you feel certain, you know what I'm saying, emotions and shit. So R&B is cool. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple classic R&B. I even got for my album of the week is the R&B album. I can't find her no more.
Right.
Miss Chalet. The Miss Chalet album, the one Dr. Dre produced, I can't find it.
Silly Love Song.
Is that's the name of the album?
No, the name of the album is Silly Love Song was the song on there.
Yeah, but she had like 4 or 5 classics on that one album.
Hold on, I'll tell y'all right now.
Yeah, Miss Chalet.
You got it. I can't find it. Yes, man, please, y'all look that up.
Miss Chalet's
What's up, Brax? What's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? If y'all find that Miss Chalet album that Dr. Dre produced, that's the album of the week, that Miss Chalet.
That was Rebellious.
Rebellious?
That was called Rebellious.
Rebellious. That's the name of that album. That's my album of the week.
So you say what was your favorite album?
For the 90s?
Yeah.
My favorite album for the 90s, well, my favorite artist in the 90s was Snoop. So my favorite album,
right?
I would say in the 90s. Okay, we got to.
No, her first album was called Miss Chalet, Charlie.
It's a self-proclaimed album. Miss Chalet.
I thought it said Rebellious.
No, it's called Miss Chalet because it had Silly Love Song. It had
before you turn off the lights and all that.
You're right. It's that one. So Miss Chalet. You got to like spell it a certain way.
But you know what's crazy though? You know what I think now that I think about it. You know when they used to do albums back in the day, like they would have like one single and that single would drive
That whole album.
It would drive the whole album. And
For the year.
And it played for a year. They played it for a year.
It was like for a year.
'Cause I'm nice to you.
But you got to think about that. Yeah, that was that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about that. That time, back in that time, music changed like every 5 years.
Right.
Like me and Al was talking about it. It was like from 90 to 95 was a certain sound.
Right.
And then around 96 to the early 2000s was the sound started to kind of like change. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this cup thing, so I'm talking like I put the cup there, then
Whoever you put it in front
Oh,
of.
okay.
front of, you know what I'm saying?
That's where the
conversation goes. So I put it in front of you. So
Okay, so for
we
me,
can back and forth.
I'm gonna have to say, Mary's debut album was the 411. Man, that put me in a
Yo,
whole different mind frame in the 90s,
Classic.
man.
That's a good battle. That would be a good
you know
battle,
what I'm saying?
huh?
Because you
Those
know,
two out. What?
Miss LA versus
Mary
J?
came.
I don't think so.
Those
But
particular albums.
Mary
that Miss LA
came
album
out-
and 411.
No, I don't think you could. I don't think it was nobody in the '90s that you could put up against what's the 411.
Against 414. Mary came out. Then
Tony Braxton
Yeah,
joint, bro. I
but
don't
it
know.
wasn't- but it
I
didn't
don't
do-
know.
it didn't do.
It didn't come out the gate doing
Mary
what
came
did.
out the gate. When she came out the
You can look-
gate,
You can look at them numbers, man. Yeah.
Mary came out because let me explain something.
Mary
to you.
had the biggest numbers coming out the gate.
Well,
Mary when she did she
Yes,
redid
Mary
Sweet
wasn't- it wasn't to be
Thing.
expected
I'm
that nobody
going
knew.
down.
but when you talking about like
Reminisce.
see
Woo.
when you talking about album against the album, track for track, Miss LA can come to that.
I mean,
Miss
you got
LA
Miss-
album.
Like,
can
yeah,
go
'cause she did have
against
Something in My
a
Heart.
Mary J album.
Look, Something in My Heart was one of the biggest love songs.
That was one of
and
my
then-
favorite
But
ones.
Mary, I agree with Charlie
One of
though.
her
and
biggest.
it's just that Mary, when she came out, her sound was different than anything that was ever out there. Even though she redid
baby.
two classics, it was real different than anything that came out. And
Because Mary
Mary
just
just,
was like
whew.
a street chick who can sing.
she did
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So Mary's swag was so original.
So original.
She's the queen of hip hop and R&B.
Yes,
of both genres.
And look,
and she still
That's
is,
some
honestly.
gangsta ass shit.
but check this though.
Ain't nobody else the queen of two genres or
look,
king of
but
two
check
genres.
this. And Miss LA at the time had the #1 producer in the country.
Yep.
But he wasn't the number one producer at that time.
Who, Dre?
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
at that Miss LA time.
Yes, he was.
Because remember,
No, he
Yes,
wasn't.
he was.
Dre.
At the Miss LA
Yes, he
time.
was, because he was.
He has-
look,
Because Miss LA hit before.
No, because remember Dog Pound.
No.
That was before Dog
Oh,
Pound.
yeah.
That was all before.
You got to look at.
Miss LA was before Death Row.
You got to look at the World Class Wrecking Crew. You got to look at
Yeah.
all of the stuff that.
But
Easy.
they wasn't world class rate crew.
No,
What
it
they,
was NWA. It was all of
Okay.
that. It was
Okay.
all of that whole era.
You right. Because when
It wasn't no
NWAs
producer.
would put them on. You right. But
Yeah.
the number one. I
It
can't,
wasn't
the
Dr.
number
Dre.
one.
Dr. Dre in hip hop
Really?
has been the staple.
Who was before?
Who?
Anybody
over there?
before Dr. Dre?
Who?
I'm
Anybody
trying to watch
before
that door, yeah.
before Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre was winning in Teddy Riley era. Dr. Dre was winning
Before,
in.
it would have to be a Teddy Riley before Dr. Dre then, right? Because
No,
Teddy
it
Riley
was
ran in the 80s, right?
The New Jack Swing shit,
Right.
the Rump Shake, all that came out in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah, but Teddy was an 80s
No, but
nigga
I'm
with,
saying-
with Bobby Brown and all them
No,
niggas.
but Dre
And-
had something to do with that stuff too.
Not in the 80s.
Dre produced a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Yeah,
But not in the 80s.
but yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Teddy was
yeah,
that nigga before
but
Dre
Jimmy Jam and
because
Terry Lewis.
and then Jimmy Jam and Terry
But
Lewis.
it's two different. We talking about.
Okay, well they
We
was on
talking
R&B.
about.
You right.
We talking about rap.
Rap. Okay, you right.
A rap
You right.
producer that produced an
It
album
would have to
for
be
an
quick.
R&B artist.
Quick was the only producer, and at that time it was you can't even use Quick because Quick was the
No,
artist.
you really can't say that because Doc was Doc was producing too. DOC.
Yeah, but DLC
DLC made most of Dre beats actually.
really.
DOC was producing too.
Actually, the best producer.
See,
there
get
DLC?
was.
Get your no. Then don't say nothing. Then
I'm telling y'all,
Hi,
the best
nobody
producer
can
was
hear
in the
you.
90s. I'm
Ab.
telling y'all.
But no,
No, but
we're in the middle of a show.
But you gotta.
gotta-
But I'm telling
No,
y'all.
no, you
But
got.
talk
You can
to-
take. You can take what he's saying.
Yeah,
I'm
but he
telling
got
y'all,
it.
the best producer in the 90s was Dash Dillinger.
I agree.
Oh, Daz.
Dash Dillinger.
I
Oh,
agree.
you right.
Daz
You
did
right.
produce
I agree.
a lot.
You right. Daz was
There's
producing.
no Tupac. There's no Michelle A. There's no Dr. Dre. There's no Snoop
Because he
Dogg,
even produced
there's
Miss
no
LA in the
Dog Pound.
90s.
You're right. Daz was doing it. Yes, he
Dre
did.
Took
Yes, he
them
did.
beats and said,
Yeah, Daz.
Daz was doing it.
Before Daz even came around, Dre was already making hits. Though,
Yeah,
man.
but Daz.
Snoop put Daz on,
but
and Drake put Snoop on.
But the thing
Yeah.
is Daz still was a producer.
I know,
We
but
not talking about Daz as Dog Pound. We talking about Daz as
but the
producer.
question was before who was hot around that Dr. Dre era, and who before it was Dre, who was the hot hip hop producer?
Okay, you got niggas like Premier. You
DJ
got,
Premier, okay, yeah.
But once
Before
again,
Dre?
Hold on, that same era, because Premier was around that era. You got to think he did CL Smooth and all them.
It was
Is
what's
y'all
his name?
forgetting?
What's the light skinned dude from the old school rap group? The
EPMD. You talking about Ed Sermon?
is it
Nah.
Melly Mel? Is it Melly Mel? I'm thinking about.
Is y'all forgetting? Is y'all
we talking
is y'all
about
forgetting E40 and them up in the Bay though?
yeah, Rick Rock, but
Oh,
that was
Yeah,
later.
come on. Yeah,
That
no,
was later.
that was the 90s
That was
too.
not well,
Top
but
of the
you-
line.
E40
Carlos
was actually
Rossi.
came out in the 80s. He came out in the 80s.
Well, we basing it off of, but ain't we basing it off of the albums that y'all saying?
Yeah.
So let's not get away from that.
Okay, but I don't. Daz wasn't bigger than Dre.
But the artist that you named was Snoop.
Right.
For the song.
Snoop
for,
put Daz on.
for the album.
Yeah, but the album
So
was
what we
produced a
doing
lot
is-
by
what
Daz.
we doing is comparing song for song. That's what
A
you
lot
said.
of. But Dre had a lot to do with the Snoop albums too.
No.
though.
I understand that, but we not you. Dre was an artist too.
Right.
We're not talking about Dre as an artist. We talking about Snoop and his contribution with his album. Like why his album, Snoop album was dope. Mary J. Blige album was dope. He said DJ Quick album was dope. DJ Quick had an album. Dr. Dre did an actual album, the NWA album. That's what he produced, and he was a part of it.
Right.
So if you talk about Dre, talk about Dre in the same light that you talk about DJ Quick, or it wouldn't be fair. Because DJ Quick produced Second to None. DJ Quick produced a lot of.
Well, yeah.
So
Sugar
if
Free.
If you're gonna compare the albums, it would only be fair to compare Dre to Quick, and then Puffy, based off the merit, because Puffy did music back then too.
He was a great manager.
He was a manager, but he produced like Quincy Jones.
At that
great
Puffy
man.
era, it was Dre and Puffy that they was.
You just said something,
they
Charlie.
was going back and forth on that produced game. It was Dre and Puffy around that era,
Wait,
and then Tim came in.
hold on. Charlie just said something that actually none of us can really say nothing
Yeah,
about.
but he became a
because
producer once the Bad Boy. When Big came, he was producing big shit, even though he wasn't like
in the 90s,
No,
actually, Charlie just said who the
Melly Mel
greatest
and
producer in the
What
90s,
up,
if
Luca?
you think about it,
What up, bro?
was Quincy Jones.
Was Quincy Jones.
Say it
Charlie
again.
just said it. The
Quincy
greatest
Jones
producer in the 90s
90s,
was
yeah.
Quincy
If we talking
Jones.
about producers, you can't.
No,
No,
anything. Period.
Every genre.
Quincy had
Everybody.
I mean, he had everybody
He
for like
got-
50 years though.
Yeah, Quincy.
He held that crown for like 50
Yes,
years.
but
you know
we
what I'm
still
saying?
talking about the 90s.
Yes,
Right.
He
Quincy
did Secret
Jones.
Garden. He
Michael
did- he did
Dr-
that
Michael
whole-
Jackson?
He did that whole Back on the Block album.
He did all the classic
Michael?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he did all the
He did-
soundtracks back then.
Yeah, Quincy did
He
all
did
of
all
them.
the classic shit.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike
So,
Quincy.
so when you
so the
really-
answer is Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
But back to the album.
But if the hip hop, but as far as
But
hip
that's what I'm
hop
saying.
part,
We gotta
okay.
stay where you where
Yeah,
you,
because
where
we
you
was
said.
talking about hip hop,
Right.
right? So, but
But then when you invite R&B in it,
I know I fucked it up. Huh?
yeah. But it's
Why
still
you always
cool.
pointing out what I
No. But it's good. It's good.
fuck with you.
It's good.
So okay.
Because I say Mary.
So if we keep it hip hop, producer, Dre and who at that time, Quick. I agree with Quick.
Okay, so if
I
you
agree
say
with
that,
Quick.
guess who I'm gonna put in the mix?
But you
Guess who I'm
can't
put in the
dismiss
mix?
Puffy, huh?
Guess who I'm gonna put in the mix?
Who?
Legendary Trackster. He did Twister album.
I
Adrenaline Rush.
thought Ye did that.
Cricket. You know who that is?
Heck no.
That's a Midwest
A
nigga.
Legendary Trackster did Twister's Adrenaline Rush album.
Damn.
If you really want to go
I
there,
feel
in the
bad 'cause I
90s,
don't know
Yeah.
who that is.
If y'all don't go manufacturing, know what Beats by the Pound.
Yeah, now.
Oh, well,
Beats by the Pound.
Beats
Or
by the Pound. What's-
Organized Noise that did
That
Outkast
was a
shit.
good one. What's the old boy that Snoop started messing with after Dre? I forgot his Battle Cat.
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Battle
He
Cat.
started-
That's after Dre though.
Yeah.
So I can't really use Battle Cat.
Battle Cat
He only got one sound.
Yeah, Battle Cat.
Battle
Yeah,
Cat
but it's a
remind me of
classic
DJ Mustard
sound.
though. If you think
No,
about
DJ
it,
Mustard reminds you of Battle Cat.
a Battle Cat. Yeah, you're right.
Nah.
DJ Mustard. Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
One sound, them one trick pony.
No, I
No,
don't
he
like-
wasn't on one trick. He made a lot of hits. It's just he has a
It was
West
conducive
Coast
to the
sound.
West Coast, yeah.
But he could drop something right now and put
gonna know
any
his hit.
LA.
you gonna know
You
his
right,
hit.
just like Timberland.
Yeah,
Just like Timberland.
it's
You know exactly a Timberland- a Timberland beat
Everybody
sound
got
like.
an
And
input.
Nerd, don't-
Even
what's his
when
name?
You listen to Daz. Daz got a sound.
Wait,
Not
what's his
necessarily,
name?
'cause
Charlie
Daz produced
NERD.
shit that I
What's his
didn't know
name?
he produced.
The NERD dude.
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
For real.
Pharrell. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pharrell was more like the late 90s, going
Yeah.
into the
So,
2000s.
yeah.
Cause he did change clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you think about legendary tracks that he did records for Biggie, he did shit for Twister.
RZA and
He did
Jizza?
Do or Die shit. He did
RZA. Yeah. RZA.
He did. It was so many. It was so even. He did a lot of R&B. Legendary
Jermaine
tracks.
wasn't
that
in
got,
the 90s?
Yes, he was.
Jermaine Dupri was in the
Fuck
90s.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come from the 90s.
Oh
The
yeah.
Grad,
Okay.
Chris
Think
Cross.
about.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about
Another
yeah,
Bad
it was, he
Creation.
did,
Yeah,
he
you're right.
did
You're
all
right.
that.
Wait, no, another bad creation was
ABC.
That was the 90s.
no, that was Michael
That was
Bivins.
late '80s.
But he still
Michael
produced
Bivins.
records with
That's
him.
who Michael
Yeah,
Bivins.
But he still
produced the tracks.
produced tracks with
He
him.
produced the track. Michael Bivins was the manager.
He did some of the
He was
songs,
the
but
manager. Michael Bivins was like the manager.
that whole era.
Jermaine Dupri did.
You got Usher.
Now, I'll put Jermaine Dupri up
You got
against
Usher.
him.
Usher
Yeah.
was in the 90s. You got
All the so
Escape.
deaf,
Escape.
bro. That's all the so deaf.
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
Yeah. Bow
Yeah,
Wow,
he's
yeah.
all the so deaf. Like Jermaine
Like
Dupri.
I honestly don't
His
think nobody
album
fucking
is a
with him.
classic. That 14 was it 1472.
I don't think
That was
nobody
his-
fucking with Jermaine Dupri.
I think he's one of the most underrated producers of all time.
It depends on who you talking to.
I think, but every time you hear a conversation about producers, people don't bring up Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
We don't talk about genres, don't talk
About nothing. If you just talk about music,
Talk about music. Jermaine Dupri would be the best producer.
he'd be the best producer. Because he brought Jagged Edge. He did stuff for Mariah
Think about
Carey.
it. He did
He did stuff
R&B and
for everything.
Yeah, but so did Quincy Jones. I mean,
No.
Teddy Riley. I mean,
We're talking about Dr. Dre with the thing.
yeah, but okay.
Dr. Dre
In
Dr.
his
Dre
his
is the-
era.
That's his peer.
And Drake. Okay,
Dr. Dre is who we
you
going
right.
after.
Then no Puffy. It would have to be Puffy.
No, I'm talking
No, it would be all of them.
Puffy.
If you gonna put them on the playing field, they
Niggas.
got to be all on the same playing field because they all was producers at the same time.
I guess you gotta throw Tim in too. 'Cause he did Aaliyah. He did.
Yeah, but that was going into the early that was late 90s
Late
going
90s.
to the early 2000s. We talking
That's
about
true.
that kicked in the 90s.
That early 90s, that rug. Then you gotta throw you can see then you gotta think about the region because if we talk about early 90s, then others would say they would throw the RZA in there.
That's what I just said.
They would have to throw
RZA in there.
Wu-Tang in there because that was that era, but that was the East Coast thing.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So now because you gotta think about those, you got that 90s era, everything was region. See, where we from. Our classics is because where we from, and y'all classics because of where y'all from. Because that was those 90s, it was all about region.
But see, I think that's
Now everything is
Our
together.
classics is
I-
different. We got the best of all worlds in music.
Yeah.
We don't East and West Coast shit. We didn't give a fuck. I like Tupac and Biggie.
Sure did.
But see, I think
Yeah, but y'all wasn't in the.
I think
Yeah,
the thing about it is that was only with
We
hip.
was literally in the middle of the map.
Yeah, but
So
y'all,
we
but
listen
y'all
to
wasn't.
everything. We
but
got
y'all wasn't.
we listen to Trick Daddy. We
Look,
listen to the Roots.
I couldn't
We listen to
come-
everything.
I couldn't come in my neighborhood bumping.
Biggie.
Yeah, it was just mostly Jay-Z. It was
Jay-Z,
like,
yeah.
It was big too. It was like, and the crazy part is behind closed doors, nigga, we would listen to that shit.
Yeah,
But you can't come to the hood.
But if we
it's
talking about
none of that
nationally
either.
recognized,
But you got to think about it. That's
So it
only
was
in
that
hip hop though,
region.
because R&B crossed over
Over-
to everybody.
right, to
because
everybody,
I'm
right.
West Coast, and like I said, Mary was my girl,
Yeah.
and I think
Oh, yeah,
it's only
Mary was my
it was
girl,
only
too.
a
My
hip hop
parents'
thing
girl.
because, like you said, we for a minute we couldn't bump DMX in our hood because he was beefing with
Corrupt.
Corrupt. Like we couldn't bump them in our hood. Like it was like okay.
So I got a question. Okay, so you say Snoop.
That's one of my favorite '90s artists or albums.
Yeah, because we said albums against albums.
Oh, so if I'm gonna pick '90s, Okay, it's early 90s because we talking about the
No,
era.
it's just the 90s period.
The
If you
90s
say
period.
The 90s is the 90s.
You gotta do 90s different. You gotta separate 90s.
Yeah, because the sound changes after
the reason
96
the reason why I say
after
the
Pac
90s.
died.
The reason why I say 90s period is because
That's
the
a hard
90s
one, bro.
had more artists that collabed with each other all the way until the early 2000s and coming out of the 80s going into the 90s. So the 90s, that's why they call it the golden era. Because music-wise, everybody worked with each other.
So it's hard to pick
You got Big and Pac albums on the 90s.
one favorite album through the whole 90s.
Hey, and I know all of us ain't saying nothing.
That's
but
why I said 90 to 95 and
What?
96 to the
Look.
2000.
Kels had one of the dopest albums came out in the 90s with Hell You Mr.
course.
DJ and
Yeah,
Honey
yeah.
Love.
Nigga,
And, man,
what
come
year
on,
did
man.
12 Play come out?
Oh, my
Was that
God.
That's what I was
90s?
saying.
Cricket.
Yeah, you know, I can't wait.
What year 12 Play come out?
He ain't getting out.
Was that
man.
90?
It was 90, it was 92.
91,
Huh? They dropped the
92.
charges in one state.
So
he ain't getting out.
That's what I
We don't
mean.
want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we ain't gonna talk about that.
So
though.
you have to break it up because the sound from 90 to 95 was slightly different than the sound from 96 to 2000.
No, I'm talking about the actual classic album versus.
That's hard, bro.
That-
One,
But you thought about that.
I know.
Why would you think of it and say it's hard?
Hey,
because
I
it's
know
hard.
somebody we might could put.
but I could throw one
I know
out.
someone we might could put Mary Against Charlie because her album came out in the 90s too.
Oh.
Think about it, Mariah Carey. And I'm not
And
not
she's
really a her
crossed over.
fan.
She big crossed
And don't
over,
forget,
too.
Janet's album came out in the 90s too.
Oh yeah, that was
Janet,
Poetic
Janet
Justice.
came out
When she started acting. That
no,
the
No,
album?
Control,
that Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation. Janet killed
Oh,
it.
yeah, Rhythm
If I
Nation,
was
yeah.
your, hey, man,
That's a fair analysis.
A
That's
classic
fair.
album. Shit, in the 90s.
So let's
I
do
would have
hip hop. Let's do hip hop.
Okay.
Because in hip hop, we can break down genres. We can do soulful hip hop. We could do gangster rap. We could do
Let's just do 4 eras.
it's
East,
4
West,
eras.
Down south, Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it
you
that
can,
way.
Yeah, you can break them down.
I'd rather do it.
What's up, sis?
Or different, yeah, because of the regions and
But you
shit.
gonna pick something different. Somebody
Yeah.
from New York gonna pick something different. Somebody from
Okay,
Mississippi gonna
damn.
true.
I feel like we had this conversation because my album I'm about to
might
pick.
pick Master P.
See, my West
Who
Coast
would you
album
pick?
I'm gonna pick. He's originally not from the West Coast,
Exhibit.
who is it?
Oh,
but he
DOC.
no
Oh.
Pac. My classic album will be All Eyes on Me.
But that wasn't that was that was the 90s because Pac, yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
95.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Pac, that's my favorite of all time.
So
but
can-
at that
can I
time, he was a
use him?
representation of the
He
West
was
Coast.
he was
Yeah,
to
he
me
was.
to me he was that was a West Coast album to me.
It was.
it was.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
He did have East Coast people on it, but it was.
But to me that was for us. That's what I felt like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could dig that.
So I guess my East Coast album would be.
So no, do
Oh.
the West Coast. and
I
then-
just did.
I know, but you gotta give everybody a chance.
Oh, I thought we okay. All right,
So
what's
we
your
doing
West
hip
Coast?
hop?
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Wait,
What?
you can't put Tupac as your West Coast.
See, that's the confusion.
not?
I just asked the question.
They got East Coast flow.
Oh man, no, come on, man.
That nigga got East Coast lyrics.
I don't
and
think he.
flow.
I don't think he
I don't
has.
think so.
I think he has his. I think he's in a league of his own.
He is.
His
I
flow
think Pac
is in
is a league of his own. I really
No,
do.
who
Lady
sounds
Perm in
like
the
him?
building.
Who sounds
Love you,
like
Perm.
Pac from the East Coast? Since he's so East Coast. Tell me who's. No.
Who?
DMX was out before him. DMX.
What?
DMX was out before Tupac, but DMX and Tupac sound the same. Listen to their style, their aggressiveness, and how they attack the mic and what they saying.
Yeah, but DMX got a
No.
Same.
It's
type
not
flow.
the same. What they saying is definitely
Yeah.
not the
I'm
same.
talking about when DMX is in his bag.
I was politicking with
It's
this
not
chicken
the
run there
same.
if I'm a creeper, a little hood rat bitch from 25th named Tamika. Now that might be fine.
Hey.
That sounds more
Coming
like
through,
a
what I
big.
do?
Nigga.
Nah, that's that
storytelling. That's
no,
a big. That ain't
that-
a Pac like that. The way you just said that DMX part.
Nah, that's DMX.
3 minutes.
So
We gotta
you
keep-
said my
we gotta-
West
we gotta
Coast
keep it
album,
solid.
right? Okay, so
Can I use that for a West Coast album?
Yeah, go for it.
No. I'm saying we gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about because we can't just sit on this subject
You're right.
for the whole because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Well, let me pick
Okay.
my album for
Okay.
West. You said West Coast, right?
Yeah.
We'll do West Coast this week and then next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that way we keep everything
hip-hop.
going the way you want to do it.
All right.
You know, since you took Pac and you said a West Coast hip hop album of the '90s, I'm gonna have to say America's Most Wanted. Then Cause me and Charlie still got a battle going, but we ain't did it yet. A versus.
A Cube.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
too,
that was a
especially around
classic.
that time.
Cuban Scarface battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuban Scarface.
Only two people that can battle each other. Can't
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. So we get it.
You know who I would say? For that I like. I'm gonna go with. Huh?
Diary.
Hey, well, you know that's gonna be like, you already know. Look, that nigga know me. Look, my brothers know. Hey, look. So what I would say is probably the cold ass. My favorite West Coast album in the '90s was that. I would say the Dog Pound album.
Oh,
Which one?
dog food.
Dog Food.
That's my
That's
shit.
my shit.
That's my.
And if I fuck,
shit.
and if Dre fuck, and if Charlie fuck, then we all gonna fuck.
But look, here's
Shit,
but look,
nigga,
but
what?
then we could look at it like this too. We could look at it like this too. Daz produced Above the Rim, and it was all West Coast niggas. That Above the Rim album.
That was a classic album.
So you know what? I take that back. I'm gonna go with Above the Rim.
You know what, Charlie? You actually, and I've said this to somebody else, but never to you. You remind me of that dude that's on Black
you
Superman.
Talking and you ain't got no mic.
Black Superman.
Come over here and quit playing, cause you talking a lot.
I'm commentating. That's all.
But you doing a lot of commentation.
He remind me of you for real. Like when I seen the video, I was like, "That's Charlie." Like,
bro, the people want to see who we arguing with.
yeah, man, come on, man.
Look, the people want to see who.
You can't though.
Above the Rim was in New York.
But it was the movie was in New York, but the whole soundtrack
Was
West
Coast.
all West Coast
I
artists.
don't care. You can't because it was Death Row.
Yeah.
Death Row album.
Yeah, but it also
It
was
once
a
slain
West
by
Coast.
a young OG.
It's just like if I use the
Okay,
R&B
I get. You right. You
That's
know what?
why.
A what?
But
use Love Jones
his
soundtrack.
his flow, not his flow, but when he was like talking about he said,
Right,
"Cause my
he's a
mama
good
to
one.
me." He reminds me of Charlie. It was once said by a young OG. That dude on Black Superman. He remind me of Charlie. Black Superman.
So since we can't use that, then
The nigga making rules to the shit that's not on the show and ain't on the mic. He commentating but making the rules up, but he ain't even on the mic.
This nigga said he Puff Daddy.
so let's go. So
Be careful
so,
about claiming
so,
to be Puff
so I
Daddy,
guess
nigga.
I go with.
Watch
I guess I'm gonna have to go
Your lips
with.
ain't shiny enough, nigga.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with Too Short second album,
Ooh.
Born to Mac.
These are the tales, the freaky tales.
Bro, that's a
These are the
classic.
tales
Yeah,
that I tell
I'm
so
going there,
well.
I think
Because
that's
that album-
ain't that an independent?
That album, I banged that he was on the jive at the time.
I'm from San Jose. Too Short was born in Oakland, baby.
No, which one? Was it Born in Michael or the Short Dogs in the House?
What for? What his first one?
It was the one where Nancy Reagan came up to me and gave me a blow job. That one right there. Hey, but
Short nigga.
hey,
Shit.
so we got that out the way. What y'all want to talk about? Well, shit,
We were
gangster.
supposed. Oh yeah, cause ain't we supposed to do our old school dude?
No, we not doing. Who?
A what? The what?
That's at
Old
the
school
end.
what?
Remember you said we was gonna close it with that.
Yeah, we gonna close with that.
Yeah. Remember she was saying she wanted to talk about the old school, the black exploitation.
Oh yeah,
Leaders, yeah.
yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he getting
now
on.
you want to get
Hey,
on.
we gotta make sure we talk to our people too, so we keep everybody engaged.
How y'all doing out there?
Righteous. Hey sis. Hey. Sis on here.
Because I'm here.
Is that what it is? You know your hubby here, so you know why you got on? Cause I ain't never seen sis get on my life.
She said I'm watching.
Make sure
She want to make sure ain't nobody else in this.
Sometimes she like me when somebody else like me.
That nigga said only time she like me when somebody else like me. I like it.
Okay. Crick, you got something you want to talk about before I put something on?
We we didn't do the. She ain't here to do the news, so let
No.
we talk about yeah.
You got some news you want to do?
Only thing I want to talk about for the news, and it ain't really news.
They put
But,
you on blast.
Yeah,
When you give her the cup,
it ain't really news. I want to know.
Whoever you put the cup on is who you want to talk to about it.
Okay. I won't say it's really news, but it is and it ain't, and it's something that I was. Only thing is, I was watching today, and I was watching. It's more on sports, because we all like sports, but it's more on sports. And they was talking about how, when the rookies come in, and y'all had told me last week they get paid, so I was watching that, right?
Yeah.
And they was talking about how when the rookie come in, and Charles Barkley made a comment, and Charles Barkley was saying that paying them takes away from the game, because he's saying that that's why it's the way it is now, because they concentrate more on money than playing. So I was I wanted to see what y'all thought about that.
You got it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so mine is brief. I think it go back to when the players go to college, because they don't get paid. They don't get paid, and you use their likeness and all that. They basically in a space where they saying to themselves, like, if I'm going to the league, or when I get to the league, I'm gonna do this and this and that, right? Well, I think that more the vets should take into consideration that you taking kids from areas of the world where they really don't have nothing,
right? And
they dreaming, and when they dream, and the ceiling is the people that they idolize, right? So you are only a product of what you idolize,
right?
Okay, so cats in our era looked at Charles Barkley as like a white black dude. He had a white woman,
right?
He played with Dan Marley now. He didn't want to. Right. He was from Arizona, where there's only a certain amount of black. There's only a certain percentage of blacks. He didn't want to be the role model.
Right.
Right. So naturally, if you got somebody that looked at Charles Barkley as his role model, then he would his ceiling is everything that Charles Barkley painted a picture of.
Right.
Well, you got cats like Iverson that came in that had style, that wore chains, and if Iverson didn't paint the picture of the athlete being able to be a fashion statement, then you wouldn't have these different types of Nikes and different endorsements and jogging suits and stuff like that. So even though Barkley and Iverson was when Barkley was going out, him and Iverson still played with each other.
Right.
It ushered a new style of basketball players. When Barkley played, the shorts was short.
Right.
Because they was coming behind Dr. J now. But then when Jordan started playing, and Jordan was like, hey, we got to change, they started changing stuff,
Yeah.
Then the shorts got a little bit longer. The style got a little bit different. Jordan started pulling up in Corvettes. The news and media started showing that. So you can't get mad at kids for something that was already developed. That was a system that was developed before they got here. That's just like not even trying to go off the subject. I ain't gonna be long about it, but that's like telling kids, oh, why you rapping about chains and guns and pills and this and that? Well, because somebody said it and sparked that imagery in their head.
Right.
It was something that they saw. Yeah. Nobody, a baby don't just
Bless you.
A baby don't come out and say, I want Similac. Naturally, the baby know to suck on the breast.
Right.
But they started
See that titty.
They started making different milks and stuff like that.
Right.
Because of the black community, really. They started making Similacs and all of that shit because of programs. Like because of WIC and all that. That was a way for them to get money and to stop the black babies from being thinkers when they got older. The white they didn't put that shit in the hood for white women. They put that
Hell
shit in the
no.
hood for black women. So when you went to get WIC, you went to get the cheese that they provided, which ain't good for the black baby because it's coming out of a cow. So that's a source of milk that's coming from an animal, a source that's coming from a machine, and then you don't want to you don't want to get it from a black woman. You don't want them to get it from that. So when society started teaching our kids, that's why you got that. But if they would have, if Barkley and Isaiah Thomas and Tim Hardaway and all of those players would have set up some kind of system inside of the NBA to teach these kids how to set their money in trust funds,
I know exactly
and stuff
the
like
system
that.
you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, it's a system. It's they systematically set it up for our babies to fail, and we so happy about them going there because we ain't never seen the money. So when your son get to the league, you like, he made it. Now he become the father. He become the father because he got the most money. Yeah. So when somebody like a Charles Barkley say that, you got to understand he get paid to say that.
True. I feel you.
Can I say something to that?
Yeah. Oh, Charlie got to give him a cup, Charlie.
Yeah, there you go, brother.
The system that you are talking about, as you was talking, it popped in my head. I was like, they should hire mentors. Mentors like Isaiah Thomas. Mentors like Bill Russell. Those star rookies who do come in the league, you know what I'm saying? If that franchise have the mentor there, you know what I'm saying? When those, especially those high profile rookies, those, you know what I'm saying? Those Zions. If you had like Sean Kemp or Grandmama to come in and mentor this nigga to let him know what, hey, this is what you got to look forward to.
I mean,
this is what's going to happen. If you do this, this is going to happen. If you do that, that's going to happen. This is what you have to look forward to. I'm giving you the game because this is what I went through. Mentor. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
mentorship.
Yeah, mentorship. I think the franchises need to create a position for mentors. Like when Kobe was trying to do it on his own. Kobe was taking a Greek freak. He was taking all kind of players and just showing them little.
But you saw what happened, right?
As far as what?
They put the rape charge on him.
Facts.
I mean, but he was still doing it after that, though.
They put the rape charge on him because he was a strong man. So they said. So what they did was they put the rape charge on him, and then behind the scenes they said Kobe was selfish. And after that, Kobe got quiet, and all he was doing was chasing his own records. He said it in that interview.
Yep.
When him and I think it was him and Bill Russell was sitting at the table, and he told him. He said, "Yeah." He said they were
Kobe
talking.
and Bill Russell.
And he said
Kobe better than Jordan.
He said the best thing you can do is chase your own legacy.
And that's what he was doing.
He said the best thing.
The best thing that you could do
is chase your own.
Is
legacy.
chase your own legacy.
That's kind of dope.
You know what I mean? Which is smooth, but like you said, the mentorship. That's important. You know what I mean? But but here's the kicker. This is the problem. Before you teach financial stability and before you start a mentorship, you would have to have a code of ethics between the organizations. You would have to do a ethics mentorship to where ethical, you would have to have everybody at the table. Like somebody come over from Europe, you're supposed to have a liaison that handle those European players, right? Because you're bringing them from a place to a place that he's not familiar with.
You need somebody to be able to.
Okay. So ethically, I think, and you have to be able to teach. I hate to say this, but I'm loving that I can say this because we ain't censored. You got white folks that really don't understand the black culture, right? But at their Thanksgiving table, all the food is based off of a black athlete. So ethically, it's wrong Because if you don't understand what, if somebody was to, like when the Muslim Rauf, you know what I'm talking about, that played for he was the best 3-pointer. He had the Tourette's.
Raul, light skin,
Yeah.
Raul.
Son Mohammed. Son.
Yeah. I know
Well,
you're
anyway,
he's a point guard, right?
Yeah, they used to get mad because he used to, before he came out.
Better than Steph Curry, that nigga.
Yeah, he would pray.
Steph Curry too.
He would pray, and it, like if it was a certain time, he would hold the team up to pray, right? Well, ethics, and looking at the way a person live their life, like these organizations don't want you to live your life according to your standard. Like, what's wrong with?
Yeah, get your punk ass over here.
Come on in.
Like
your
what's
punk ass over
what's
here.
wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong with?
Tell us the problem.
What's wrong with somebody saying that they believe in Marcus Garvey?
It's not. It's,
Right? I'm talking about, but if
it's a problem for them.
right,
You gonna
you got to turn your mic on.
and then throw that song.
I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem is with new athletes and people in general.
Just turn it on right here, baby boy.
Hit that switch.
Hit that switch.
Is it on?
Push it up.
It's up.
Yeah.
Push it up.
Check. Do you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Turn it on.
Oh, you.
Can you hear me? Hear me? Hear me?
Say something, Al.
Some Av.
Nah, he ain't on.
So he ain't for it.
Let me see.
Keep talking.
Say something, Steph. Say something in it.
Check 1, 2.
I can hear you.
You got you.
My voice is deep.
Say something, Al.
Something Av. Can you hear me?
Let me see.
Check.
Okay, hand me your mic. Hand me your mic. I gotta put a battery in there. But I mean, you can keep going, gangster. My bad, bro.
You can use mine.
Can
Go
you
ahead,
hear me?
baby.
So
there
we're
you
talking
go.
about basketball, right?
We talking
Yeah.
about
And
sports
people
in
when they
general.
get money,
We talking about sports
Sports
general,
in
but
general.
if
sports
we-
in general,
Sports
black
in
men in sports, right?
Right.
So you know what everybody needs in sports before they get all that money
What's
and
that?
all of that?
What's that?
Mental health.
Facts.
Without mental health, everybody go get their money. What's the first thing you do?
Get strung
Fuck
out.
it off.
You fuck it off.
Oh, yeah.
You got mental health. You know yourself and you know your family. You know everything.
Wouldn't that mentorship help with that?
No, mentorship ain't gonna help with your mental health. I can mentor you all day. You can walk out here and kill yourself.
True.
That's
So without mental health, everybody, this is what the black community
But
is
mental
is
health
lacking.
doesn't
that's
necessarily
what
make somebody
and
give
even
good
America
decisions,
as a
though.
whole.
Oh, I ain't talking about America. I'm talking about black people.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
I'm talking about America too.
But
America,
does mental health would mental health help
check.
help that person make the correct decision?
yeah, this is what I'm talking about. With mental health, you make better decisions because
Okay.
you're mentally inclined.
It's like you stable. It's like you
You
can
understand.
process it.
Before
Easier,
before
I
the
guess.
rape case, Kobe wasn't mentally stable, right?
But I had to give
After
a
that
check-in.
rape case came, what Kobe turned into? The Black Mamba.
Yeah.
He was. Everybody go to the club. What Kobe do?
He
I go to the gym.
He go to the court.
I shoot 1,000 free throws.
There it is. I want,
Mental health is what people need before they start getting money and before they start doing things. Everybody, we can get money all day. I done had hundreds of thousands of dollars without mental health, and what I do?
Fucked it off.
now that I can co-sign.
Fucked over. I fucked that
shit
money off real bad. Now I got mental health and I ain't got no money, but I got some money.
Right.
But you
We
really
don't have the money we
you
had.
really got some wealth.
I ain't got all that $100,000 of dollars.
no, but
I'ma
you
get
got
it.
you got some wealth though.
But I got wealth now.
Yeah,
Now
you got
I
some
got
wealth,
I
though.
got shit to pass down to my
Right,
son.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So
so, fuck Charles Barkley, because he need mental health himself.
Yeah,
'cause he
some-
He
lost.
need more than that.
No, he
Facts.
needs some mental health because he lost.
He
But
re-
everybody's scared to say shit. But that nigga
wait,
lost.
he need mental health because
he
he
lost.
ain't win no championship.
No.
No, he
No, because he's a lost person.
He lost. He a lost soul. He a lost man.
Yeah, he
My
lost.
bad, y'all.
And he keep trying to bring it back down on all the other black men that's above him. All these little young niggas that's coming in the game and he talk about them.
Barkley a hater
That's-
though, cause
that's-
he's always been like that.
But
Even
he ain't
as
the
a
only
lead,
one.
Because he hated
He a
himself.
hater, man. Yeah.
Tell him what I
He
want.
don't
When he
like-
look
he
at
don't
when
like-
he
health,
look
when
at
you got
himself.
his wife,
When you
he
got
don't like
mental
no-
health and you
he
got
don't like
self love, you start loving people more.
Oh yeah.
Like
fuck with Shaq.
when him and Shaq got into the argument, Shaq said, when Barkley said something to Shaq, and Shaq said, well, shit, you got caught in Scottsdale, Arizona,
Getting your
Drunk, all type of
getting the
shit.
duck sick.
Yeah, right? And then Shaq said, I became a sheriff
Huh.
out here.
out here.
Huh.
You know, and which is real.
Yeah.
You know,
He
when
showed
you
it.
when you really look at it, I mean,
Yerp.
you know, so
Yerp.
you know, it is what it is. All right, so
That's
Now-
just my opinion.
no, don't go
No, don't go nowhere. You good because
where it get
I
dark.
got,
But I'm
I got an
saying
issue.
mental
yeah,
health-
I got an issue with
Mental
you
health
right
is
now.
what.
but I
we
I
talking
got-
about rap and music. That's
Yeah,
No, I
bullshit.
wanna-
I,
I wanna-
I got a question.
When
'cause
we
you
start
said
talking about some
something,
black people
Charlie.
shit,
I want okay.
that,
So can I ask him a question with this? With
I
the,
don't want-
Yeah.
yeah,
no.
can I ask him a
Yeah.
question? Because he's speaking on mental health, and me,
Okay.
Charlie, and Bricks just talked about this the other night.
Okay.
So, with that being said, and this ain't about athletes, because we talked about this last show with the 5 police officers, and
Talking about
we-
Memphis.
so we was talking about how
Yeah.
there's the people in our community who gonna be overjoyed that they gonna throw the book at these people.
Which
And
they
I was
should be.
telling, hold on, but you right. But what I was telling Charlie and Bricks is you got to look at it deeper,
We should handle that ourselves.
because think about it like this: they gonna throw the book at them because they gonna throw the book at them. They gonna look at our community and say, look what we did. A black man was killed and we took care of it. But they only doing it because
they black.
they black.
It's a double-edged sword.
So
Yeah.
here's my thing. Like we talked about this. Here's my thing. Do y'all believe? And I'm because Bricks just said it. I want to know.
Hold on, real quick. Whoever you got the question for, you got to put the cup in front of
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it. Then you put it up.
That motherfucker. Give it to
I
me.
want to know, as because you know me, black men, and it's usually that's how it was. Do y'all believe that they should turn the punishments over to the community? As far as when I'm saying a man do something crazy to, kill this person, should they let
Depending
the
on
committee, and then let's say you three, the committee, we gonna take care of that.
Depending on the
Talking about
community.
biblical days where we go
Yes,
stone
that's
motherfuckers?
well. I'm not talking about stone. Well,
But
you
that's
know what I
what's
mean,
basically what you're
Basically.
talking
right?
about.
So I'm gonna put it
Depending
in
on the
front of you.
community. Oh, go for it, bro.
and then you can put it in
So
front of
you
whoever
Yeah.
you want.
saying should they get the punishment that they gonna get?
No, not the punishment they gonna get. Did you hear when I said that about they gonna throw the book at him and tell us, look what we did for y'all. I'm saying, and he said we should handle.
No, we shouldn't handle it. We should let the justice system handle it.
See, I agree. See,
We shouldn't handle it because it ain't our problem. It's a justice problem. They need to handle that. I don't give a fuck if they black or not, but
Whatever.
what I'm mad about, they trying to make an example out of these 5 brothers.
Right.
I ain't gonna say 5 brothers out of these 5 niggas, cause them niggas. They
Okay.
gonna try to make an example out of these 5 niggas to show this is what we doing for y'all.
That's what we
It's
talked
the same
about.
fucking shit as fucking what's the nigga that's in office right now? The old nigga that go to sleep all the time.
Biden.
Biden come in and say, I'm gonna do this and do that for you.
Oh, nigga.
And
They
niggas
sleep
went
all
out
the time.
and be voting Democrat and all that shit when you ain't supposed to be voting Democrat. That's white people shit.
Yeah, black started the Republican Party.
Yeah, like we ain't supposed to be following behind them. But since them 5 niggas want to be police officers
Right.
and be in their system, and you want to fuck over in their system, you should get what you get in their system.
I feel you.
We shouldn't go do nothing. We should sit back and enjoy watching them niggas get hung. Fuck what's gonna happen to them. That's their problem.
That's
They
it.
shouldn't have beat that man like that.
Over a woman.
Can I
They
get
sh-
that?
hold on. They shouldn't have beat that man like that. I don't give a fuck if it was over a woman or over
Right.
a motherfucking sock.
Right.
You shouldn't have beat that man the way that y'all beat that man, because he ain't did nothing to y'all. He ain't grabbed no guns. He ain't did nothing. But the bad part is they gonna make an example out of him, out of them 5 niggas because they black. Not that they police officers, not just
Yeah,
because they
not
black.
They killed
They
him,
black.
man.
That's
Because
what we
they
said.
black.
It's just because they black, but think about it. They
That's-
in Memphis.
That's why I said we need to handle
90% of their police officers is black.
Which it was.
So
back in
anything
the
that
day.
happened in Memphis bad is gonna be a black cop. So you can't blame it on black cops. I see if we was in Phoenix and there was some black cops, then they making an example out of them. Because it's only what 20% that's
Yeah.
black here.
Even if that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they in Memphis.
Right.
My cousin, a police officer, I had to make sure that he wasn't one of the niggas that beat the nigga up. I'm dead serious.
serious,
Like
Real shit right there.
I had to make sure. I had to
Real
call the
shit.
nigga and be like, hey, cuz. And he like, nah, it wasn't me. I'm cool, but
You just give it to Gav.
So look, this one. So it's two things that's happening in this situation. But three that I agree with. The first thing is everything that he said.
Everything
that's
he
how I
said, yeah.
feel about it. I've always felt that way. I said that last week.
Yeah, when we was talking about it. Yep.
But so look, here's the other side of the fence. Back to it. This is referring back to what Ab said again. You let them deal with them. But here's the kicker. When you do that, now you got to look at the whole police, that whole precinct, which now, because phone calls got made, now you got to look at the ambulance. Why it took them 30 minutes to get him to a place.
I mean to interrupt you. You know what happened?
They kidnapped him.
They did all of that, but once again, white people got niggas to go do their job and kill another black man, because there's a difference between blacks and niggas.
It sure
they got
is.
5 niggas to go kill one black man. And the white man sitting back, ain't nothing gonna happen. We gonna hang these niggas. We gonna put them up.
He's the puppet master.
Now, watch this.
We gonna hang these niggas. We gonna put them up, and we gonna show the black community that we on their side by hanging these 5 niggas.
I got some nigga friends.
We just
You know
talked
what I'm
about
saying?
that.
We gonna hang these
I got
5
some black
niggas,
friends.
and we gonna fucking show the black community like, look what we did. It's like Barack Obama type shit. Like,
Yep.
here you go, but look what we did for y'all. Barack ain't do shit for us.
Nope.
That nigga was just a nigga that smoked, a president that smoked Newports.
Newports. I said, didn't I say that?
Play
Yeah.
some basketball.
Now look, check
That
this
nigga
out.
played basketball, smoked Newports, and got a black woman.
So he's just
Hold
cool
on,
now
I
because
don't
he
wanna
played
forget-
basketball.
I don't wanna
smoked
forget my
Newport.
point.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So look, so what happened was this. They got those 5. They got the ambulance drivers, which was 2 white folks. They got the black police chief. They got the white officer that was involved that they didn't show on the news to the last minute to say that he got involved when in actuality that motherfucker was the first one on the scene. And he had seniority over everybody. He could have stopped it. He didn't want to stop it. It's
Oh,
just
he
like-
was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He watched it.
He watched it. I'm
Remember, it was
telling you.
one man. It was one man with a camera the whole time.
Let's
Nobody
go
never saw his face.
deeper.
Yeah, look. So
Let's go deeper.
So we got this whole thing under this scope, right? But outside of that, because I don't want to be too long, because I want you to get to yours. The third thing is this. Here's the most important part that everybody forgetting now. They tried these niggas in 20 days and convicted them in 20 days. Every other police incident took 6 months
Yes,
or more.
it did.
So
Yeah.
guess what they got to do now in America?
Even Johnny Depp shit.
No. Watch this. We talking about niggas getting their ass whooped and niggas getting killed. We talking about they prosecuted these motherfuckers in 20 days. So now you've shown America that when somebody beat a black man or beat anybody in the streets that
Y'all
they can get prosecuted
they ass
in 20 fucking days.
It don't take that
So
long.
so now if anything happened to a black baby in the street
From this point on,
from this point on and they don't prosecute them in 20 days,
it's a problem.
quote me on this, we should burn this motherfucker down.
Yes, sir.
I agree with that.
And I'm willing to die behind that.
I agree with that.
That did
I
that.
agree a lot.
Yeah, I agree
Real
with
shit.
that because
We
that.
should have been burnt it down when
I agree.
when the
Thank
you.
When
the
it-
white
when-
cops, like the white cop that was
With-
kneeling on what's the dolphin
George
name?
Floyd.
George Floyd.
Yep.
On George
Everybody
Floyd
should have got behind that.
They was kneeling
Martin.
on his neck. Okay, he
That
went
shit
to
happened
jail.
with Trayvon
He
Martin.
went to neck.
That young
went to jail.
child.
When Trayvon, the shit happened with Trayvon. This is what started all this shit.
Sandra Bland,
No,
Trayvon started all this shit, but
Yeah,
fuck
he before.
Trayvon Martin situation.
the sister
What about the young boy who had the gun, the Rice boy?
that was playing with the gun in the park.
Playing with a BB. How many of y'all?
It wasn't even a
when you was
BB
little-
gun.
When you was little, how many of y'all played with a toy gun?
It's everybody.
How many windows you done shot out? How many cats you done shot? How
All
many,
of us. But here's the kicker.
But they came up and killed that man. They killed
look,
that boy.
it was literally they
I
killed
was
him.
bad as fuck, but I'm just saying
They
though,
killed him for having a cap gun.
for having fun as a little boy.
A little boy at
For
the park.
being a little boy.
So why we ain't burn it down then?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all,
Why is it taking so many times for us to keep
For us
getting slapped?
to figure that I've been talking about
Why
this for a
everybody
while.
want to keep being Martin Luther the King
And not Malcolm X.
They not even that.
and not
bro.
Marcus Garvey?
They not
We
even
don't go
that.
deeper than
Yeah,
Malcolm X.
yeah.
Why nobody want to be Marcus
Marcus
Garvey?
Garvey.
y'all wasn't here, but I was. Y'all wasn't here because y'all wasn't in Arizona, and I was here for
What
the
up,
summer.
Diggs?
But where it started, and I don't know if y'all heard about it because y'all should have because it was everywhere. But in Arizona here, I had
What
a
year was
homeboy
this?
named Edward Mallet. He
What
was a
year?
double amputee. It's right here. We was all going to a party. The police pulled us over on 27th Avenue in
I heard
Indian
about
School.
that.
What
He
year
was a
was this?
double amputee. This was a long time ago. This was in the 90s.
I lived here in the 90s.
Oh,
I've been
well,
here. Wow,
Edward Mallet
shit.
was a double amputee that the police pulled out of the car, choked him, and killed him.
Wow.
And he was Edward. We call him Mallet. Mallet. He used to be a gang member that now had changed his life. Went around talking to schools and talking to kids about getting out the gangs, getting out of selling
I
dope.
mean, you ain't got no choice when you're a double amputee. You might as well.
Double amputee because he got shot. Yeah,
You
double
gotta stop
amputee.
gang banging. Now you got to be a
he
motivational
had it-
What they
speaker.
do.
When they stopped, we was in the 7-Eleven. When they stopped Edward, he told them. They said, "Get out the car." He didn't have his leg. He was like, "I gotta let me get my legs on." They snatched him out, choked him out. Edward Mallet died.
That ain't where it started.
But I'm saying here in
I'm
Arizona,
talking about
they
where
ain't
it
never
started
start
for
trying
me.
to burn stuff down. They just
When-
let that happen.
It started for me
What up, cuzzo?
when the little nigga from Chicago went to Mississippi, and they say he looked at a white woman,
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Emmett Till.
and they beat. I know his name.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying it.
And they fucking beat that boy.
Mm-hmm.
To where you
that
couldn't even
old-
recognize
And
him.
that old bitch still living to this day.
And then had nerve to tell the motherfuckers.
Yeah, she
And
said
she
it.
lied.
She
And she
lied.
lied.
Yeah, she said she lied. Yeah.
I was like, man, if y'all don't go lock
That's where
this
it
lady
started
up.
at
Yeah.
for me.
And then don't forget the little boy, the high schooler that they finally realized he didn't roll himself up in a carpet.
But you know what's gonna happen though? Well, what ain't gonna happen? Black people ain't gonna stick together when it comes to nothing like that.
Charlie say that all the time. He always say they ain't gonna do nothing.
Cause I'm gonna go out and
Oh.
shoot the police station up.
About mine.
But if I shoot the police station up, what everybody gonna say?
He crazy.
That nigga crazy. But
Yeah.
instead of that, the next nigga next to me should go
Should've
to the
been-
next county.
I about to say, niggas
the
should have
next
been
county.
doing it with you.
So
That's
when I
what
say 10 o'clock,
yo,
go stand in
everybody
front of your
know
police station, and we gonna shoot all these motherfuckers up.
simultaneously.
When
Yeah.
Charlie said that when
You
they
think-
found that black dude hanging.
But you
Charlie
think-
said, "Why ain't we
You
doing
think they gonna
nothing?"
stop
Fuck
fucking
no.
with us then?
Yeah, they
Stop
will.
fucking with us then.
Yeah.
Cause police don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
They pull me over. You got weapons in your car? Yep. Can we see them? Yep. You gonna take them out? Nope. Can we search your car? Nope.
Huh.
Right? We gotta man up now.
Yeah.
That's all
Black
it
people,
is.
black people gotta man
Yeah.
up and stop. And that goes back to mental health too. If
Oh,
black people,
you
black
right.
people get mental health
You
and
right.
realize
The mental health
these
of a black
motherfuckers
man.
stop letting
Mo-
white people
Control your brain. Man, God
being
Stop
damn.
letting motherfuckers
afraid.
control you and don't be afraid.
Stop
I'm
being
such
afraid
an
of
asshole
them.
that I don't give a fuck.
About nothing.
There it is.
Real shit.
Does it ever
The
cross
police
your
pull me
mind?
over. Get out the car. For what? Well, you ain't gonna get out? No, it's cold out there, nigga. Get in.
That nigga said, "Get in."
Yeah, real shit.
That nigga said, "Get
Am
your
I
ass
lying?
in."
No.
I'm dead ass serious.
Nah,
Like,
you
I don't
ain't
give
lying.
a fuck.
That's what make it funny.
I've been pulled over by the police drunk. You been drinking? Yep. Where are you going? I was going to the liquor store, but they closed. That's why you pulled me over, because I came to Circle K. I know they got liquor. Why you ain't stop back here? Because it's dark back there, nigga. I ain't want to shoot you. You was going to shoot me? Yeah, because you was going to shoot. It was either going to be
One
me
of
or
us.
you.
Facts.
But everybody's scared to say shit and be like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just ignorant like that. Like, I don't know.
Hey, when
I
they
ain't going to
found
say
out-
I'm ignorant like that. I'm just going to say I'm black like that.
I'm black like that.
Yeah, real shit.
That's my new shit. I'm black like that. Like,
I'm cool
taking
like
ignorant-
that. I'm black like that.
Like that. Yeah.
Real shit,
like
though.
that.
Hey, so, okay. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Well, first of all, on next week's show, we bringing in Sister Brandy.
Yes, Perm in the building, my sis.
Brandy Cardell, right? And I think it's important to bring the sister in because, one, her whole mission is to show black people how to become financially successful through
yes.
literacy.
Okay.
See the difference in being successful and, like Av said, being wealthy is because he got financial literacy now. He understand how the money move and how what you do with this money to make sure that it's good. You have to know how to take care of your money.
Right.
Like, I developed a system from 2010 until now that put me in a space to where I be comfortable forever. As long as I'm alive, and after I'm gone, my kids gonna be good.
Righteous.
God willing, they kids will be good. But you got to be able to exclude yourself. You got to be able to exclude yourself from your pride. Blessings, brother, blessings. You got to be able to step outside of your pride. And some people don't understand that they need help. That's the mental side of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people will say, "Oh, that brother, I remember he never had nothing." Well, he never had nothing because you never talked to him to understand where he was coming from. I learned that from dealing with Av years ago. See, people don't even know when everybody wasn't even around and you was in college. Me and Av would check in on me, and me and Av would talk back and forth, and I would talk to Av, and Av can vouch for this. Av, man, hey, I need to do this, and this, and that. But Charlie, you know what to do. We did this our whole life. We just got to do it this way now. But you got to humble yourself.
Oh yeah.
At a certain point, you got to humble yourself.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
You got to follow your pride. One thing about black men, they got pride.
Mm-hmm.
My pride, I ain't got it. You know why? I got children.
Yeah.
I got a grandchild.
Yeah.
I got another grandchild on the way. Like,
So do I. Mine is coming on the 10th.
Like I got different things for my pride.
We chasing different
It's not
things.
about me no more.
Yeah.
It was about me till I was 20. And actually, it wasn't even about me because in my teenage years, I was the father of my house. I took care of my mom and my sisters, and I did all of that.
Right.
I got like 2 or 3 years. It was about me. Then I had a kid. Then it wasn't about me no more. So my pride, I done did everything. Like I tell people, I shove a cow shit. But they paying me, right?
Facts.
There it is.
If you gonna pay me $30 an hour to shove a cow shit,
Hey.
I'll do it.
Hey, Ab, you remember we was in the studio and I was filling out the application on the phone for the security job? I turned to Av, true story. This is when me and Av first met each other. He said, man, Charlie, you got them 2 boys that you taking care of. He said, you too good for $7 an hour? He said, man, didn't you just say you lost that money with Blue? Did money fall out your pocket at the IHOP? Man, I had this conversation a long time ago. And at that point, he said, man, Charlie, man, you can't follow us. He said, man, he said, you got them. That's all they got. Yeah. And I mean, Lord, God, thank God that he gave me a wife. Yeah. To be able to step in and be able to say, don't spend that. You don't need that, Jovan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's put that over here. And then, okay, now you can listen to this. Now I got a woman I got to listen to. And then this woman going to make sure that all the women that come around is the same caliber woman she is. And if they not, she going to move them out the way.
Yeah.
And that's what make the household strong. It's a lot of stuff that people don't understand, like, consciously when you remove pride from yourself, we can consciously raise each other as a people. And that's where I'm trying. That's the whole focus of where we need to be. And that's why I'm saying Brandy Cardell because she has the blueprint. Everybody that she deal with is 7-figure. She
have a blueprint, not the.
No, she got a blueprint.
A blueprint.
But when I say she got the blueprint for what.
For her focus.
For what the focus is, and if it match where you trying to go, then now it's her blueprint is your blueprint.
Got you.
Now once you get there, and once you get into that space where you could build off of it, then you take what you learned there and you create another blueprint. That's why that's how we got away from teaching each other.
That's called building a nation.
Yes.
That's
So
how you build a nation right there.
I actually wrote something down.
One blueprint
Yeah,
to
Perm
another
had told me
blueprint.
something, and I wrote
I
it
give
down.
you a
I still
blueprint.
got it.
You take that blueprint and you run off to another state, and you take that blueprint and build it.
Yeah.
And somebody now you go to New Mexico, and that person go to Texas,
Yeah.
Alabama, Arkansas, and they keep going. And guess what? My blueprint is all 50 states now.
Yeah. And then guess
called
what?
Rising the Nation
And
now.
then guess what? Now you got people that you could go to everywhere you go, and we can all sit down and break bread with each other. You know, if
they can take the pride out
if they
of
can
it.
take pride away. Yep.
Pride
If
is,
you could
pride
be
is the
happy
biggest
for
killer.
your brother,
Pride is the biggest killer of black men.
I agree. Because we could.
You
can't
step
be
on my
happy
shoe,
for each other,
You get
nigga.
mad.
most niggas gonna get mad.
Yeah.
You can't even celebrate
Me
with
now,
your
you
own
step
brother,
on my
baby.
shoe, I'm be like, man, I ain't tripping. I got 20 more of these.
I got something in the closet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
The
that's
old
just,
me, like, hey, stepped on my shoe. You gonna apologize?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga,
Hell no,
fuck
I ain't
you.
apologizing.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You ain't got to apologize. But don't come outside because now
don't
my
tell the
pride
whole
is hurt.
story.
I'm just saying.
No, but it's the truth.
But I'm saying now my pride is hurt.
It's the
Because
truth.
I asked you nicely to apologize, and now you said fuck me, basically. And I'm like, I
And-
walked away like I was a hoe, and you like, oh yeah, that hoe ass nigga. But when you come outside,
And it's pride on both
it is
sides.
CSI coming in 30 minutes.
And it's pride on both sides.
Yeah,
Because if you knowingly,
I could have walked away and not said nothing to that man.
yeah,
I could have swallowed my pride and not said nothing.
yeah.
He could have swallowed his pride and said, oh, my bad. Just
Chicano
that simple.
TV, salute to
Just that
Mercedes
simple, but-
Martinez.
It's never
Pride,
that simple.
Pride, it's that
It
simple.
is simple.
No, I'm
But
saying,
pride-
you know it is,
yeah,
but it
pride
ain't.
is
You
the
know what I'm
biggest
saying?
Killer
Yep.
of black men. That's why them 5 niggas beat that dude in Memphis. I'm gonna go back to that because they pride. One nigga pride was hurt
Because
he
his
was fucking his bitch.
his ex-girlfriend.
That
It
is
was
just
his
dumb.
ex.
He was fucking his baby mama, and his pride was hurt. Like most niggas die over women.
And he followed
because of
this
they
man
pride
for
hurt.
20 days.
Thank you, dummy.
He antagonized
and
this
brought
man
his gang with
with
him.
him. Yep.
Because most gang members gonna follow gang members.
Yep. They
Back
call
in the day,
themselves
we didn't
they
ask
call
no
themselves the
questions, what we
Scorpions.
do.
They call themselves the Scorpions.
But we didn't ask no questions back in the day.
They stinky niggas.
It was like, what happened? Oh, okay. Then we'll go over there, we're gonna do what we do, and then we come back, and then it's like, well, what really happened? Then you tell me some bullshit, then it's like, oh man, that dumbass
Yeah.
shit.
Ain't nobody. Yeah.
Like it's a you know what's crazy is if you go back in the day, like in the early 40s and 50s, and you see how they used to live, like black folks back then, and this is why I'm bringing Brandy on here because she's so knowledgeable, bro, when it come to this shit, bro. But I'm gonna bring her on here because I want her to literally break shit down.
I'm coming back now.
Yeah, I
You
want
welcome.
I want her
You
to
come.
break shit down. You welcome to come,
Yeah,
bro.
you can come,
Stay
man.
your ass
It's here.
at home.
Look.
You
Just
brought
know-
me, you
Look.
done brought me now, goddamn
Yeah,
it.
Just know I'm gonna talk crazy to you like I do them too.
I don't give no fucks
Just push
about
her.
that shit.
If you push her off the chair, she'll die.
I'll
It's too far. It's
fuck you
like
up,
jumping
Rick.
off the
Hey,
cliff.
you know, look. You know that chair
gonna
looking like
push
the
her
Sears
off. She gonna
Tower.
break
I'm
her
not gonna
leg.
You
do
know
shit,
what?
mama.
I'm gonna whoop y'all ass after this damn show. Now you gotta, you too
Stephanie,
now.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna whoop y'all ass
Stephanie,
after this show.
watch this.
Just
Hey,
don't steal my
hey,
radio at the
hey,
car.
watch this. Stephanie, I'm sorry. You forgive me?
You know I forget you,
Yeah,
Charles.
look.
But you know what? My apologies early to what's your wife's name? Come kicking your ass.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm
Hey.
You
whooping
better
your
get me
ass.
first, because if you
Hey.
get them first, I'm running. Shit.
Is that nigga? Hey, the nigga with the run, the nigga with the gun may not live to tell a story, but the
don't
nigga
run
that
this
run
shit.
and tell it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Niggas
crazy
ain't
part
running.
is, I got the gun and I'm running.
Running.
Hey, look, that nigga right.
The gun is for the getaway.
Hey.
Niggas to back a nigga up off you. Shit.
Hey, I
You come
got
following me.
on
Now I got
on a brighter note, right? Super Bowl.
They cheated.
I already got the score.
Wait, can I
picked
say
out.
can I say
Everybody
something real
want to
quick?
bet?
No,
Everybody want to bet?
No.
I
No,
got
we
the
got-
score played. I got the whole game out.
we got to get money off of that. No,
I just want to say
I want in.
I'll be
Wanna talk
having
about
my.
after-
I
you
want
wanna talk
in.
about after the air? 'Cause
Yeah.
I got the whole game.
Yeah,
I
played
want-
out.
get everybody
I want
game,
in.
nigga. We try to
I
get
want
rich
it.
out
Yeah.
there.
I want in.
I want to, but I want to say I'm gonna have my second
You feel
grandson.
me?
I got a grandson that'll be here on the 10th. My second one.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
Congrats on that.
He know my son got a daughter, and he's having a son that Charlie done nicknamed already, and
Pre-roll.
pre-roll. So
Cause her son named T-Roll.
That's funny.
Oh, that's dope though.
So we called him Pre-roll.
You
my,
already named before he got here. So
his
that's a
name is
pre-roll.
Aries.
I didn't think
That's
of
a
it like
gangster
that.
ass rap name.
his name is Aries Atreus Mason, and he will be here on the
Aries?
10th. Aries,
Atreus.
yes, because Trayvon's name is Trey, so it's Atreus Mason, and
Nice.
he'll be here on the
So
10th.
his name is Aries Atreus Mason.
Yes.
His nigga name is
I don't like this nigga. I'm fucking this nigga up. I'm kicking your muff. Charlie, I got it. Charlie, I'm sorry. I got to get him, Charlie.
Oh, y'all didn't tell her I was the real asshole.
I'm about to kick your ass up in here, my
I didn't
nigga.
let her know I was the real asshole.
Look, man, look. I'm
She
about to
don't
fight. Yeah, I'm about to fight him.
Hey, that's a
Charlie.
dope ass name
Hey,
What?
remember what you said you wanted to ask about the relationship thing? Remember you said remind you, and you was gonna talk about it because you didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. And you was like, Charlie, you ain't gonna want to talk about this. I was like, yeah, we can talk about anything.
Yeah, and no. Because what I wanted, what's in my head, I don't think it's the same thing that you're talking about. But
I don't even know what it was.
I did. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about
That
last
nigga
week,
look like
especially
Ratatouille.
That nigga like Ratatouille.
Hey,
That
hey,
nigga look like Ratatouille.
That nigga's Ratatouille.
let me put the cup down so both of y'all shut the fuck up. Thank you. So the topic, the original topic was I had especially for y'all two because we have history,
Right.
Okay, and the way shit is, the way single men are moving now. I had questions about the passport bros. Would you no? Okay. Before that, would you like they flying chicks out now?
right.
Oh, hell.
In our time,
I'm fine.
we wasn't flying nobody out. My question is, would y'all do that?
Fuck no.
Fly a bitch out?
Yeah.
No.
Uber,
No.
motherfucker. Bitch, you better get one of them
You
international
would fly a
Ubers.
bitch out?
Nope.
Hell no.
You would fly a bitch out?
Nope.
He just
I'm
said hell
different.
no.
I'm
Would you
different,
fly a
man.
bitch out?
Hell no. I'm not flying. I'm not walking
Okay.
a bitch out.
Because
fuck?
I'll walk a bitch out.
I'm not
I
walking no
wouldn't
bitch
fly
out.
a bitch
I
out.
wanna make sure you away
but
from my house.
What I would
I like
do,
you. I like you.
I'll fly there. I'll spend the money on myself.
I've done that, but
But are
I'll
you
fly
flying
there.
there? Are you
But
flying
they
there
paid
to go
for it.
search for bitches?
No.
Or you just flying there
okay.
for a vacation?
See
now, if I
that's
go on
the
vacation
difference.
as a single man, I got money, I got a passport, and I go on vacation. I'm going to have a good time, and bitches just happen to flock to me.
that's different.
I'm gonna knock them
Well,
down.
okay.
I'm not
in
going out
this
there chasing.
situation.
We're in America, Jack.
this-
Why you
okay.
going anywhere else? We got the cream of the pie here. Everybody want to go.
Well-
Everybody want to do passport bros, right? This is my opinion about passport. Let me get
Okay.
put it in balance.
Okay, go do your thing.
Everybody want to do this passport bros,
Right.
but everybody want to come to America. These bitches is in America already. The same
Yeah.
bitches you going to search for. You want a bitch that don't
But
speak
they
no
ain't
English?
What?
Hey,
Go to
my
a certain
thing is,
neighborhood.
it's a hood rat in every country.
But the bitch that they searching for,
And a thought at every liquor store.
they searching for more a traditional type of chick. So they like, come on, like,
What's
we
traditional?
don't even live traditional.
What's
Bo-
traditional?
Yeah.
Traditional is the man works. Your wife stays home. She take care of the house. She take care of
That's
the
not
kids.
traditional.
You take
He
care
want
of all
an Eddie
the
Murphy.
bills.
That's
He
not-
talking about an
that's
Eddie
not-
Murphy
But
bitch.
that's not
that's
traditional.
that's Western tradition.
That's traditional. No, that's more Eastern. Well, no, Western. We're new. The West
We
is new.
Western.
Yeah, we're West. So
And it's not new,
So
but
so tradition is not from the West. It's from, you know what I'm saying. So
what's tradition though? What's a traditional relationship?
Okay.
You treat
So
me like
it-
animal.
So a
I want half,
traditional
motherfucker.
would be the
gonna find a bitch out the jungle.
man makes all the money, pays all the bills. Wife stays home, take care, raise the kids,
She's a
take care.
homemaker, right?
She's a
She's a
homemaker.
domestic engineer.
Biblical.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And he takes
Pregnant
care of all
and
the
barefoot.
finances.
Pregnant
Yeah.
and barefoot. That's only from 1880
Basically.
to 1980.
With a big afro on a zebra.
1880 to 1980 is when that shit happened. That's 100 years. That
Okay.
ain't traditional.
Hold on. The boss sent asked the question. Let me see something. She said, I think the real question is not if you would fly them out, but if when you fly them out, what are your expectations? Do you feel she's obligated to do certain things?
Hell yeah. If I fly a bitch out,
That's-
she obligated to do what the fuck I tell her to do.
So
Yeah.
on that question right there,
But you should already
Yeah.
know what it is.
Yeah, that's
You know what it is. Ain't nobody flying you out
I'm
to
not
say
flying
hello.
you out
Okay, but check this out.
on
though.
a
But-
maybe and
but
might
check
not,
this out.
you know.
Now, a dude that got money will fly a chick out here
For dinner.
For dinner, and
that's it.
and
Dinner and a movie.
she's an influencer.
Can
He
you
just
say
wanted
trick?
to-
So
He
it,
just wanted
it
to be
looks
seen with
that
her.
look good. Like some
Yeah.
women got more influence
Yeah.
and money than the man that's flying them out
So he's doing it to
because it looked good.
What's the shit called that they be doing?
capping.
Tricking? No, just kidding.
They
Capping.
be capping. What's
So
the
he's
other
doing
shit?
it for
Yeah.
What's the other shit that those niggas be doing on the internet?
he's doing it for cap.
Trolling.
Yeah, they do that shit.
He trolling like,
That's
this is
sucker
my
shit,
bitch.
man.
Like, look.
That's
It
some
is.
suck-ass shit.
I mean, but think
you
about
paid
it.
$10,000 to take this picture.
That's
but that's a
some
good
sucker
business
shit.
move too. Though.
But check this
Is
out.
it?
Yeah,
It's a good
it is.
business
It is.
move.
Really?
It
Because I
is.
don't know
Because
nobody who
look,
came famous.
it all
from
depends
that.
on
Look,
what
if
type
you-
of
nobody-
If
I
you
know
take,
you are. Do
if
y'all
you
know
take
people
a,
came famous from that?
if you take a
Yeah,
picture, if you
influencers,
take a
YouTube
picture,
influencers.
if you take a picture
I don't do
tomorrow,
that shit.
Look at
I
CJ,
don't
so
know.
cool.
wait, hold on, watch it. Fuck that. Please don't say him on here.
Okay.
I like the nigga Kaz. I ain't.
I'm about to say he got famous off his. All right, whatever.
Fuck him.
Go and say what you
This
gonna
nigga
do.
He's the
talking about some
worst
personal
nigga
shit,
in the.
man.
He's the man.
That's a different combo.
I hate
He
that.
talking about
nigga.
some Midwest
I
shit.
see.
I can
I
tell.
understand.
Charlie was like,
So please get to your point. It's
Please,
okay.
y'all don't do me.
Okay,
you
Charlie,
get
we
to your
love
right.
you.
Man, I hate
We ain't
that.
talking
I'm sorry,
about him
y'all.
no more.
I hate that
We
nigga.
hey,
ain't
I didn't say
talking
I
about
liked
him
him.
no
I'm
more.
just saying he
No,
got.
Y'all
I
see
hate
that
that
nigga horns
nigga.
come up?
Yeah, and
didn't
you
say I
said
liked him.
I had to kind of pat him like it's okay, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
because of the shit that he doing to these black babies.
Oh,
and the
thank
way
yeah,
he
yeah,
do-
yeah, yeah.
Black babies. Black babies.
I just don't like that nigga. Anyway,
Go ahead, C West.
Shot for this.
so look,
I'm gonna have to drink some of that with you.
if you
don't
take
enjoy
if you
that
take a
after that.
picture, if you go to the grocery store and Kim Kardashian is at the grocery store and you say, "Hey, you want to take a picture? Can I take a picture with you? I'm one of your biggest fans." And she's standing there and you clean and you look fly
Nigga,
and
you
your
made.
fly match her fly visually.
Yeah.
The minute you post that picture and tag her name in it, and she say, "Oh, he was a nice guy,"
You in there?
You in there?
your life.
You right.
Will
look,
change.
look.
But I don't think I'll pay 10 bands.
Look. Yo.
Oh, that's
I would
called
look.
sacrificing. You, in business, you got to
You,
sacrifice.
Because your life is made.
let me tell you something. If somebody said the first person to cash
Even
out,
Kylie.
look, the
I don't
first person
know,
to cash out Kim Kardashian $10,000, she gonna fly to where they are. I'm doing it. Guess why?
Even
Because
Kylie.
I know what it's gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
I'm
give
gonna
you
put
that.
it in your form.
Kim. Okay, Kim.
I know what it's gonna do.
Because it's Kim.
I would do
Yeah,
it
but
for-
Kylie
It was
too.
Kim.
You-
Okay,
you
but
could do it with
any of the
anybody.
Kardashians.
Any of the Kardashians.
I give you
could do it
that
with any
because
like
celebrity
none of them
really
bitches.
that's
no,
popular.
okay. It depends because you talk about influencers. Okay, celebrity.
I'm talking about
But
that influence the culture. That influenced a certain culture.
depending
The
on who
internet
it
culture.
is, it depends on who it
Hey,
is
it's a-
for me to be. But if it's just a chick who's an influencer and she's not on a Kim level, but she is on a
Yeah,
like
you
high
can't fly
level.
$40 bitch like my wife
but
just
wait,
said.
what I'm saying is,
Okay.
she's still on a high level. She's not on a Kim
Tell
level.
sister stop playing.
You feel me?
$40.
She got
Two
she might got
20s, 220s in the back seat.
There
Oh.
it is.
That's a rap lyric. My bad.
what I'm saying is, if it's a chick that's an influencer
Right.
and she got fans, she's not on Kim's level,
If she
but
checked-
she
If
got
she checked on her, on
You know,
what is
but
it,
she
Instagram
hit
The
me.
and
green
shit?
check, yeah.
Yeah,
If
if
she
she
checked,
checked-
if she checked, you good.
But if she hit me like,
You ain't
hey,
gonna pay that
10
10?
bands for a
I'm
picture.
paying the 10.
He don't understand it.
I'm paying the 10.
Think about it. That check is the same
That
thing.
check-
I'm gonna put it in your form.
You get all
I got a
of her
semi
people.
truck. I got a semi truck for $10,000. You gonna come buy it?
Yeah,
Why?
because all the money I'm gonna make from that semi truck.
Same thing.
You get
Hey.
the fuck I'm saying?
Same thing.
Bro-
That same $10,000, you gonna make money
You
off.
can lean off that
Okay.
10,000.
Bricks.
off
My
influence.
grandson is an influencer. Everybody
went
know
just
that
off
he
the
just
green
got
check.
he just got the green
Right?
check from somebody with a
Just
green
off the
check
green
just offered
check.
to
A
do
blue check.
It's the
they
blue
well
check.
I don't know which
Y'all
one it
said
is, but my
green.
grandson
Blue is,
just
blue is the higher
Yeah.
one. Green is one, but blue is the certified.
You that's
Well,
next
so
level.
so if motherfucker asked me for 10 bands and he had a green check, that's
Put
a
it like
good
this.
investment?
Put it
No,
like
not
this.
a green
Not
check.
a green check,
Put
but
it
you
like
said
this.
green check.
If
You
the
said green
nigga,
check
the
to
nigga
now.
Charleston White said, "Give me $5,000, I'll take a picture with you." You ain't gonna do it
I'm taking it.
I'm taking it, yeah.
because the
Probably
nigga's so fucking ignorant. Like I love this nigga so much, but
Me
he's
too.
so fucking ignorant.
Yeah.
As
I'm
soon as
taking
you
it.
take that picture with him or have an
They
interview
gonna
with
want to
him,
know what it was about. They
Yeah.
gonna want to know who you
Everything, yeah.
say he
Right.
came in here and you interviewed him and he said, "Man, I need $5,000 and you pay for my flight and my hotel room." And you put him on your show.
are.
Yeah.
Your numbers
Imagine
going
what your show
No,
gonna
the
do.
number- the
I
numbers-
already know his
And
numbers.
then you get to say
I
whatever
see
you
what he
want
did
to
with
say to
everybody
the
else's
man.
numbers.
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
his
I hate to
That's
say
what-
it, but
that's
look what
what I'm
Orlando
saying
Brown
about
did
it.
for Homeboy.
Okay.
And he crazy.
That's what I'm saying about
Orlando?
it. Like,
Yeah. I would give Orlando
Orlando a
5.
trip.
But he
I was
make
watching him
numbers
earlier
go up.
today.
wait,
No,
He
he's
a
not.
trip.
do you think he a trip?
Nah,
He
Or
n-
is the world a trip?
the world of trip.
the world of
world
trip.
is a
I think he
trip.
telling
World
the
of
truth. Me and Charlie
No, the
talked about
world is
that.
That's what I'm
trip.
saying.
No,
I
that-
think he
But
a
he
trip.
No.
Or
he
is
in
the world a
trip
trip?
because he's so comfortable in it. Because when I watched the interview today,
I mean, if you'd been through the shit,
he been
if they done
through
did
it, bro.
everything
Like
to you,
you
already,
could tell
what
though.
else can they do to
Yo.
you?
But you could, yeah, but
He
that's, you
said-
could tell. Like
he
he
said-
been through it.
He said, Raven Simone.
He said,
He said, Raven Simone is Britney Spears.
Yeah, he said Brittany Renner is.
and then he said Whitney
Jay-Z.
Houston. Who's Soldier Boy is Whitney
Jay-Z.
Houston.
Yeah.
You talking about Whitney Houston? He's like, no, I'm
He
talking
said,
about
"What do
Soldier
y'all
Boy.
want Jay-Z to come back?" Talking about the basketball chick.
But guess what he
Oh,
meant by
Charles.
that.
Brittany, is it Brittany Renner?
But guess what he meant by that.
Griner.
He said he basically was saying, "Why you asking me about two junkies?"
Huh.
That's what he was saying. It's just one old people's head. Every time he make a comparison, Raven Simone was a kid star, Britney Spears was a kid star.
Yeah.
Raven Simone,
And
they
both
made fun
ain't
of her.
Shit, they fuck
Yeah, like
they
all the
both
way to the
fucked
top.
up.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, just all the way
Whitney
around.
Houston.
Yeah.
But you know who else
Who?
talk that shit? That's off subject.
Who?
The nigga Hobson. But don't nobody listen to him.
Come on, nigga, that play Gucci.
No.
You got
You are
right
talking-
to my point.
This nigga that play Gucci.
You got right to my
No,
point.
no.
You got right
what?
to my point.
Hobson ain't the dude that play Gucci.
No, they tried to get
Hobson
Hobson.
to play
to
play
be Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody thought the Gucci suit, and everybody was talking about. Everybody thought it was like a Gucci suit.
No, talking
Not-
about Gucci
But we
man.
talking about a Gucci suit.
Person.
But Gucci ain't no fucking clone.
No, he not.
I'm gonna tell you what Gucci is.
What?
Sober.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a sober man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't want us as black men to look at another black man as a sober man to be our hero or our leader.
Hey, look. You notice when Gucci got sober, he got married. He had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had kids that he was 40. First kid at 40. Sober.
I tell a lot of my nephews to wait till they're older to get like married and have kids. I tell all my nephews that. I said, bro. I said, we're different as men. I said,
The best thing to do is get married early
And have kids
and
later.
figure it out.
Yeah, and build a life and then bring
Figure
kids.
it out
Yeah.
with marriage, because that first marriage ain't going to be your forever marriage.
It
yeah.
sure ain't. Your first marriage is in
That's a
these
fact.
yeah,
days.
if you start early.
This is, I'm telling you for a fact, though.
But that just everybody's situation is different. I know where you coming
I'm talking
from.
about 80 out of 100. 80
Yeah,
out of
We're not
100.
talking
Most
about
first
the
marriages,
masses.
most first marriages don't last.
I'm not talking about you. Your first marriage is your marriage. That's a
your
beautiful
marriage.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
that's-
I grew
yeah,
up
yes.
in the first marriage. I grew
But
up.
I'm
My
saying-
parents was that's
It's-
you know
it's
what
a-
I'm
it's-
saying?
but it's-
so it just
But that's generational. Our generation,
But you grew up
they
in
was
a-
married
in
for
my family. The
that's what
men
I'm
are
saying.
married their first wives to this day.
But
They
that
died
was-
together.
But what type of men are they? Let's get factual right now.
Bro, I come
Let's
from
get factual.
Compton.
Let's
You
get
tell me what
factual
kind of
right
men
now.
they are.
You tell me what type of men they are.
I'm from
Was they still
Compton.
chasing hoes?
I'm from Compton.
Was they still chasing hoes? Let's be factual
Well,
right
what's
now.
your name, Av?
Yes.
You got to think about it though, Av. In our parents and
Yes.
grandparents' days,
So that
they
wasn't
didn't
good
believe
for
in
them,
just.
though, is what I'm saying.
Well, no. You got to look at it
Look.
like this. If a man back in the day, and I know this because of my grandparents and all that, when a man back in the day before us, it's different because if Pawpaw slept with such and such down the street, such and such down the street wasn't like the such and such as these days with side chicks. Such and such down the street,
Such and such down the
yes,
street a little bit too.
but such and such, yeah, such and such down the street
He
wasn't
got a
running
kid
to
down
the
street.
She
Trust
wasn't,
me,
but see, she
Pawpaw-
wasn't gonna be
the
knocking
question-
on the
the
door.
question is-
Even Mama
the question
might
is,
put
do
some
that
money to
make
the
it
side for
right?
that child.
It don't make it
still
right.
No, it don't. It
That's
don't.
still not right. That
It's
goes
not.
back to mental
You're right.
health.
It does,
A
but
man
it's
who
a
got mental health and who's mentally inclined with himself is not gonna cheat and go off with another woman when he got a great fucking woman at home.
But the
That's
man with good mental health, if he gonna get married, he's not gonna get married one time knowing that it's not gonna work. Just to
when
learn
you
a
young,
lesson.
but when
He
you-
gonna learn
he
a
said when
lesson
you
from.
young.
But when
from his
you're young, you don't know that you're going through this problem. Is what I'm
Bro,
saying.
I watch y'all. Like I
No, hold on, hold on.
I
But
waited,
listen to-
right?
listen
to
I
what
I'm
waited.
saying,
I
though.
watched y'all, right?
But
I
wait,
waited.
bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's
Okay.
a growth thing as a man.
Right.
Men grow
Right. But
at different
everybody.
ages.
You're right. You're right.
So when
I
at
follow.
18, a
Uh-huh.
man think he's a certain thing,
Right.
but when that man turned 36,
He's a different
his
person.
light
He's
his
different.
light switched completely.
Yeah. It might dim.
And then
it might
from
not.
36, and when he turned
40,
40,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
when he turned
Yeah,
40,
Yep. He changed
that man
again.
changed again. And then when he's 45,
He changed
that man
again.
changed again. When that man 50, that's who that man is going to be.
That's who he is.
So
At 50, that's who that man is going to be at 50.
So doesn't that kind of prove what I was saying?
No.
It's better to wait. Why get married early if I could
No.
learn?
Because you gotta
if I
learn
could
yourself.
But if I
But you're
could
not-
learn without the mistake though. I don't
No,
need to make
you're
the
not-
mistake to learn, my
see,
nigga.
no, it's not about the
That's-
mistake. It's
no.
about being inside.
With mistakes is
of-
how you learn. You're
Yeah,
not going to learn
mis-
without
your
mistakes.
mistakes is what
You're
make
not
you
going to
learn.
learn without mistakes.
Not necessarily. I
It's
can
a
learn.
fact,
I can
though.
learn from your mistakes.
It's
I
still a
can learn
fucking
from
mistake,
your
nigga.
mistake.
Like,
Okay, but what I'm
It's still a
saying is,
mistake, though.
what I'm saying is, I don't
But
have to put
say you ain't
myself
got
in that
brothers. Say
mistake
you ain't got older
situation.
brothers. Say you ain't got older brothers.
I
You're an only
don't.
child. But you ain't got older brothers.
You're proving
But-
my point right
but-
now,
but-
bro.
You got older brothers. You follow me and Charlie. You follow our relationship. You saw what we
Yeah, but
went through. You
biologically,
saw
I
what-
don't have older brothers, right? But I created my own older brothers. And
But-
what I do, I
but we don't-
learned from my older brothers.
as
right?
a young
I
as a
learned-
young adult though.
right? As a young adult, and
You
I
was a young
waited,
adult when we
and-
met.
You right? Yeah, I was
Right?
very young.
So
We
let's say,
all were young.
So let's say what 20.
Yeah,
You was 20 years old when we met, right?
right,
You was a young
18 when
adult.
we met.
right.
Yeah.
You was a young adult.
19 because I was
19,
I just
19,
fighting the
You was
case.
a young
whatever.
adult.
Yeah.
You was a young man.
Uh-huh.
You was living your life on your own. You was rebelling against your father, your mother. You was doing you.
I was out
You-
rebellion.
You was
Yes,
rebellion.
I was
You
doing
was
me,
rebellion.
but my
You
parents.
was- you
But do you
was-
see? But
Well,
y'all know my
You
parents.
was 19.
Why was I?
You was
y'all
rebellion
know who my
against your
parents
father.
were, right? Why was I the way I was?
but don't
Y'all know
interrupt
who
what
my
I'm
parents-
saying,
though.
Okay,
That's the point.
all right, my bad.
You missing
Alright.
the
The point
point of
ain't
what
them.
I'm saying.
The point ain't them.
I follow. I'm
When
following.
It ain't them.
when I met you, respectfully,
Uh-huh.
you had a son, and I came to your house, and you had your son's mother, right? That situation
Was a lesson. That was a mistake you made.
Was
and
the
you
lesson.
That was my lesson.
That was a
Right.
mistake.
That was
and
my
you
mistake.
learned.
That was
Right.
your mistake.
That
You
was
just
my
ain't married
mistake.
that person,
Right.
but you
Just
still was
but
with
you
that
was in
person.
I
you
follow.
was in a situation.
I follow.
Where it was like you was living
That was still a
inside.
mistake you
It just
made,
wasn't
you learned.
paperwork.
Yeah, I showed the fuck
Oh.
learned from that.
OSHA said.
I didn't make that mistake twice.
OSHA said, "How do you know what type of woman you want if you don't have the experience of marriage to make mistakes and grow?
Yeah.
You get
Tell
the true
us.
meaning of the union
My
when you
mother.
haven't actually compared.
I grew
That's what's
up-
up, cousin.
Your mother.
I grew
That's
up
what's
in a
up,
marriage.
cousin.
Tell
But
us
you're
what
not
I
in the
said.
room when the
That's what the
conversation
fuck-
is
Hey,
But your
cousin,
mother-
the nigga next
Y'all
to me
wasn't
that I'm
in
gonna
the
beat
room.
up said that's what's up.
Y'all wasn't there.
'Cause I'm
The
kicking
way
his ass.
I grew up,
That's cool.
my parents,
I take it.
because of how they were, because they were rebellious
You can't
parents.
compare your women to your mother.
So
My
That's the
father
problem.
always.
That's
my
the
father.
problem the black community have.
I don't know, bro. My father
They said-
always told me.
They said that in Baby
Look,
Boy,
and
remember?
Women,
Look.
and women compare their men
Look.
to their father.
The only problem with that is because it wasn't a man to tell you what to look for. My father told me, son, find a woman like your mother. Then he told me,
But that
then
no,
let me
you can't
finish.
do that. Because your mother was the man for your father.
Let
not
me
for
finish. Damn,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to give you the advice
You.
from
I
a
get it, but
father. You don't because you didn't let me
I gotta
finish.
cut in or I'm gonna forget what I gotta say.
Okay.
I'm that type
Then
of
he
nigga.
said, son, make sure the woman takes care of you. Because as a man, we automatically going to take care of her. Well, we wanted somebody to take care of us when we can't take care of
We
ourselves.
want reimbursement.
We want to, yeah, it's like an insurance policy. We said, told me, son, find a woman like your mother and make sure this woman take care of you. Because there's going to be a time where you can't take care of yourself or her.
But you know,
but check
most
this out.
women gonna tell you I'm not your mother.
That's the problem.
I'm just telling
But
you,
wait,
that's
but
not
check
a
this.
problem.
But check this, though.
It's a problem because I'm not looking for a mother. I'm looking
Here,
for a
here.
good woman.
Go ahead.
My mother was the good woman in my father's life. He's telling me to find a good woman.
That's
He
your
said-
father's
he said-
woman. That's not your woman.
He's giving me the example of a good woman because after he said one thing, he broke it down. He said, make sure this woman takes care of you.
But the first thing he told you is get a woman like your mother. So
Yeah.
now when you go out into the world, you looking for that. You're not looking for the woman
I'm
that's
not
for
looking
you.
for nobody to wipe my ass.
I ain't talking about wiping
But
your
when you
ass.
talk, but when you saying
You
it
talk-
like
you
that, you
looking-
make it sound like a
you
mother,
looking
like
for-
a mother. I'm talking about
As most men do.
As a man,
As
when-
most men do. Most men go out.
As a
and
man,
look
I'm
for-
not talking about you
Explain.
indirectly.
I'm
But
not
when
talking
saying,
about you.
But,
I'm saying-
but when a man is talking to his son, and when a man is saying it, this is not when the man is
I never
absent.
told
This
my
is
son to get a
different.
woman like your mother. I tell
But-
my son, get you a woman that's good for you.
Okay, the situation is a little different. You think?
It's a lot of difference, but
Okay,
the thing is,
so-
I can tell my son, get you a woman like your mother.
But you can't
Or
because the
get you a woman
situation
like-
is different.
Get you a woman like your stepmother. Or I can tell my sons that. No, I tell my sons, get you a woman that's for you, that's gonna make you happy and make you have a great life.
And I think that's
How
what
does
your
he know
father
that?
meant. I
That's
don't
what
think
he meant.
I think that's what he
How
meant.
does he
but I
know
don't think
that? But how if you
But
was to
he
tell
gotta
your
go-
son that, how would
gotta-
he know to
But he got to
find?
go through the trials and tribulations of it.
My father gave me the foundation. See, when I found my wife, first my father said, "Bring her around your mother." That's what
that's
he told
true.
me. He said, "Bring her around your mother,
That's true.
so she can teach. So she can teach her." Why would my
That's
father
a great
tell
thing.
me
That's
to
great.
tell me to bring my woman around my mother?
It's not exactly to teach though. Your mom,
It's-
most men's mother tell them to bring their woman around their mother because your mother is, and I'm speaking because I got a son. My son is 30 years old, and
Damn.
yeah, I'm the oldest
That's
person
that
in here.
Kevin Hart damn.
Hey, I'm the oldest person in here, but
But look
for,
like
as
the
mothers,
youngest.
shut up. As mothers, we also know what our sons don't see, and we see what
From a
our
woman's point of
sons.
view.
We see what our sons don't see.
That part.
Y'all see the bullshit in the
we
women.
we see the bullshit in women, and what's
Nigga.
crazy is we also see the bullshit in men because when your daughters, I got 2 daughters.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
and-
whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
I got to speak my point.
go ahead, Charlie. I'm sorry.
I sure gave it to him like
You
So-
show you
Go ahead, Charlie.
Right, my bad.
No, it's good. So this is where I think people lose at. First of all, on the whole spectrum, marriage is a business.
it's a business deal, complete business deal.
It's a complete business deal. First of all, because the person that you meet you got to trust them with what breaks up all marriages, financials. That's as much as the spiritual side and knowing the woman and all of that, when you sign that contract with
Financial is not. It's a respect thing.
but
I know some bums that got women and they ain't got no fucking money, but that woman respect that man as a man.
And she would give everything to that nigga.
And he respects her as a woman.
That's what I'm like.
Financial. That's a political point of view going for that.
No, I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
I get what you saying. Finances break a lot of homes.
Yeah, it does.
I'm saying the problem with society now is everybody you got to be able to have a woman that could deal with you at $300,
yeah,
or 300,000,
Yeah.
or 300,000 that's
Yeah.
willing to help you grow from $300 to
Tell 'em.
$300,000.
Tell 'em,
That's
Charlie.
one.
There it is.
You
That's
gotta be
one.
better be broke together.
You gotta if you
And that goes back to a respect thing.
it's a respect
Foundation.
If a woman respects you, she ain't worried about your $300.
I'm getting there.
Go land that shit, Charlie. Do your shit,
I'm
Charlie.
getting there.
I see you, nigga. Go do your shit.
So first of all, when you meet a woman, she got to see you at your most vulnerable state.
Right.
Your mother or your father can't tell you when you at your most vulnerable state.
Okay.
The reason-
Never seen it.
The reason being is because when you at your most vulnerable state, you tend to do that in the midst of pillow talking with your woman. The only way that you can find out if a woman is really for you is when you have those conversations with your woman and you tell her and you find yourself telling her something
Yeah.
that could make that woman look at you different.
Fucking right.
Now,
Nigga.
I believe that the problem nowadays is courtship, which is
Old ass nigga talking about courtship.
is when you court your woman.
That's the problem?
He's because it don't happen no more.
Let me get to the.
It's deep.
It's a reason for that.
I'm finished.
Let him
ahead.
go.
My
Go
bad.
ahead,
Go ahead,
West.
Charlie West.
I don't mean to be rude. My bad. Players fuck up.
You
Go
in the
ahead,
hot
Charlie.
seat,
Go
bad.
ahead.
I didn't mean to be rude though.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude.
But
Explain to this young man.
so courtship is this. Hey, I'm gonna pick you up Friday at 7:00, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, okay, but I get off work at 6. I got to get my kids together. 8 would be better,
Okay.
right?"
Okay.
So, with courtship, you understanding her in a vulnerable space,
Right.
her kids,
Right.
or if she's single. If she say, "Oh, 7:00 is cool," it's different than saying, "Hey, let me go home when I get off work. I've been in the office all day. Let me take a shower, unwind.
Yeah.
8 would be better." When you courting a woman, and you not just hooking up with a chick from off of the internet,
Yeah.
it's a different mindset.
Yeah.
You have conversations with that woman that lead up to, "Hey, can we just go out on Friday?
Right.
I want to see you." Because you done had mental engagement, but when you go to sit down with her, it becomes spiritual.
You know what you just did, bro?
What?
That none of these niggas in this generation do? For one, you approach the situation like a man. You know, the first thing you said is, "Let me take you out on a Friday."
Right.
I ain't asking you. I ain't really asking. I'm really telling you. But I'm just being forward. I'm letting my intentions being known that I'm
Your
attracted to
proposition
you.
is what it is.
I'm letting my intentions known. I'm attracted. Let me take you
I'm
out.
putting it off on you.
Yeah, let me take you
I'm
out
telling
on
you, I
Friday.
want to take you out.
That was-
but
that
I'm
was-
putting
put it off to
on
see
That
you.
was
where
the
you
first
at.
thing you did
Because-
as a man that they don't do nowadays.
And the
No.
The reason,
Some
hold
of them
on,
don't.
Hold on, watch this. And
Most of them
hold
don't.
Hold on.
Most of them don't.
Hold on. So the reason why you do that is like Av just said. You making a proposition. Now, if it's other dudes,
Yeah.
she'll say, "Let me get back to you on that,"
Huh.
because
This
the
nigga who played the field.
better opportunity.
You heard, what-
No,
you heard the
no,
game.
no,
the low key
no.
slid that in.
No,
he played
I'm
the
just
field.
being
He already
real with
know
you.
how
My
this
mama
work.
always told me that women are 3/4 emotion and 1/4 physical.
Yep.
And they 100 steps ahead of a man.
Right. So the truth of the matter is
think they are.
if she's a single
They
woman,
ain't, they is.
if she's a single woman and you chasing her,
Depending on the man.
she gonna take her time to weigh out her options. Because if she's a good woman, it's a lot of other niggas that want that good woman. So you putting your bid in to show her that you different. That's the courtship.
You think she? I don't mean to interrupt. I just on that part
TP?
that you just said.
Nobody know about that TP, huh? 1,000
You
parts.
said, well, she's a good woman. She'll have other options, right? That was, that was you?
No, he's saying.
No, I said any woman
She have other options.
she have options.
Well,
She have
I
options.
guess
And she's a good
to
woman.
me,
It was an and.
I mean, a good woman ain't entertaining a lot of men.
Yes,
It's
they
not
are.
about
Yes, they are.
entertaining. You
Yes, they
taking it
are.
wrong from what he's
Yes,
saying.
they are.
women?
You not
Yes,
listening to what
they
Charlie's
are.
Good
saying.
women.
You
Listen,
not listening to what Charlie's saying.
Bro.
Hold on,
Good-
baby
That's
boy.
why I asked. That's
You
why
not
I
lis-
asked, bro. That's
you
why I
not
asked. He
listening
jumped
to
in.
what Charlie's
Charlie-
saying.
Charlie got the cup.
Yeah, because you're not listening to what he's
But
saying.
I
Go ahead,
asked.
see.
That's why I asked the question.
Good women are. I know he got the cut, but good women
Have options.
Hey,
have options
we got
because
we got
just
a
like
rule.
a good
Hey,
man.
We got a rule.
Man.
You got a rule. If you talking, I promise you, I'm gonna give you the cut. But the
I'm
problem,
helping. I'm just
no, I
backing
got you because
up.
I want you to back me up on this.
We're not following the rules.
We're not following rules because then when Av get it, he got to be able
I'm
to get his
next.
pointer, and I'm not gonna be fast. No, I'm passing it to whoever I give it to. That's the rule. So look, so the whole process of courting a person is dating them, and you court them into situations, and you take them to places where you wouldn't even go. Because what happens is you start learning things about
What up, bro?
yourself, and you learn things about the other person. When you put a person in a place that you are not familiar with, and it's strange to them, it tends to challenge you.
You're saying no because y'all go to familiar places
I
that
go-
both of
okay.
y'all like.
I move. Go ahead and finish, bro.
Look.
Go ahead and finish, because I moved. Go ahead and finish, because I'll be long winded and shit.
And then here's the other side of it. When you get to these places and you see things differently than you would normally see things, it opens the door. It opens the for you to have personal experiences with that person.
Right, like
That
y'all
you've
have y'all
never-
firsts together type shit, right?
You've never had this with people.
Okay,
And what it's going to show you
give you that.
is it's going to show you that the atmosphere and dialogue has to match.
There it is.
That's all. That's my whole point.
Alhamdulillah. What, it's on me?
Yeah.
Yes, on you.
I
forgot
guess.
what I was gonna say, but
I ain't.
what you say?
No,
What was I saying?
I was saying I was.
I was bagging you up on.
Oh,
something.
when
What
you
I
was
saying?
we was talking about
Courtship.
a woman having options.
That's what I was saying. A good woman always have options. She gonna always if she a
That's
good
not
woman.
what I said.
No, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I was saying a good woman gonna always have options, just like a good man
Is gonna always
is gonna
have
always have
options.
options. Like they
Right.
say, what's the nigga that died? Kevin Samuels, right?
Uh-huh.
What was he saying?
Which one? Which part?
Kevin Samuels, like
I
what was
know.
he saying
Which
about
part?
men? Like a top-notch man
Yeah.
gonna always have options.
Well, yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah.
If I got money, I got $100,000 in the bank. I make $20,000 a month. I got options.
Yeah.
I just choose to be with you.
Right.
If I'm choosing to be with you, that means I'm taking my time out to be with you.
Right.
If you acting like a weirdo, I
Yeah.
got 20 more bitches that's waiting.
Right.
So, what I'm saying is, a good woman, this bitch cook, she clean, this bitch make collard greens, turkey necks. I'm saying facts though.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm saying
okay.
facts though. Like, back to what we were saying, talking about the old days with women that
Yeah, I'm
this
listening.
bitch make sweet potato pie. How many bitches gonna make sweet potato pie?
Okay, she can cook, nigga. What else can she
I didn't
do?
mean to call you a bitch, bro.
Oh, I know I ain't no bitch. I don't take that personal.
But
I'll
I'm
just kick
saying,
your
though.
ass.
She was talking about kicking
fuck?
my ass.
But she can't kick the flow. The feet can't touch the flow.
Not
but she
the mama.
can't kick the.
But
I'm about to whoop
All right,
him,
come
man.
on, y'all. Come on.
Okay.
Don't do these jokes with me. I got jokes.
I'm about to.
I got jokes.
right,
But
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying, a good woman got options.
Yeah.
If she a good
Right.
woman and she knows she a good woman, and back to mental health, and she got her mental together, she knows she a good woman, she got options.
She's not gonna settle.
She's not going to settle for no bullshit.
You right.
You right.
You right.
Because I done met women like that, and they wasn't going to settle.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't going to settle, and we fucking bump heads, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to go my way, you go your way.
yours.
Because I don't want to fuck you up.
I was waiting for
But
that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, though.
I
It's a
hear you.
fact, though. Here.
I'm following you.
Oh, she act like she...
I want the cup because I got Brick said something, but
Here you go, sister girl.
and I'm gonna say something that Charlie told me a long time ago, and because Bricks, you said, because Charlie said it was about courting, and I was like, and you was like, why you say that? And and it's true, and then you was like, nobody do it, and I was like, no, some of them don't do it, and it comes back to something Charlie told me when I first met him, and because I was talking about, I have a son, me and Glenn have 3 kids. Charlie said, and I'm gonna get it right. Charlie said, a man teaches his son how to be a man, and when a man has a daughter, she teaches him how to be a man.
Oh yeah.
When you
Fact,
say that, Charlie told me that.
Yeah.
When you said that, the reason I said not all of them are like that, because it's about who that man is that taught them. And I know for a fact that because I have a son, and I've watched my son. My son does what Charlie says. He'll ask, can he take you here? He'll do that. Why? Because that's what he was taught. I have nephews that do the same thing. It's about what they were taught. If a man is teaching a son how to be a man, then that's what's going to happen.
Right.
Now,
I got questions, real quick.
go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm saying I got a question from the audience.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I got a statement. Miss Ford said, and this is my manager from New York.
Okay.
She managed me, and we talked for years. I've been on her 17 years.
Got you.
So she done did speed dating. She do all kind of conferences. So this was this is her expertise.
Lane. It's her lane.
Right?
Yeah.
She say people don't understand what true courtship is. When you court a individual, you are completely putting all your focus on that one person and only that one person. So you get to learn about the other person without distraction. You are building a foundation in which you grow and build together over time.
And that's exactly right.
And without
Right,
comparisons.
And-
You're
and-
not
and
comparing
without
that person
comparison.
to
Another person.
You
It's-
just
it's
focusing on that
it's-
one person.
It's
being
individual
in there.
situations.
And
And which
she's telling the truth.
Which goes back to, I can honestly say, the very first time I went with you to meet Mercedes, I never been to a candy store in a mall nowhere ever in my life. This nigga said, you was there? Look, we gonna go over here. I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see my candy lady. The whole time when we walking up to the store, Gangsta said, now, y'all, she different.
I'm gonna tell you a fact though. I thought she was too good for my nigga.
She still is.
I'm gonna tell you a fact.
she
I'm
still
a
is.
real nigga. I ain't gonna hold no bars back.
Why?
This is my nigga because you like me. Well, you a younger version of me, but you like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah,
But
Look,
nah.
you ain't bet. I don't.
Nigga,
You
I
gotta
know
go-
you.
You gotta
nigga.
go deeper. Than
I know you and I know your secrets, nigga.
he said,
Yeah, but I don't do
Charlie.
none of that. None of that. No
No
more.
more, but I'm talking.
But she knew me back then. No,
Yeah,
she knew me back
you told
then.
Me, you told me
But
she knew
I
me back
said-
then and all
He
that.
was there.
I said,
He was there
back
back then when we
that
was.
first day, I
I
saw
always thought
her.
sis was too good for you. That's my
Look,
fact.
I saw that, and
Damn,
I
she a good
She
woman.
listening like a motherfucker.
I told
She a good woman, though. I'm
I
telling
know.
you.
Why you
Look.
think I put the ring on it?
Look, I told
You feel me?
Look, I told Gangsta, I said, you gonna marry her, she gonna be the one to make you change.
Yeah.
And we was in the car, he said, Charlie, what
And
you
I
talking
saw
about?
it.
I said, we ain't gonna talk about it. We just
You
gonna
know
I
what's
try.
crazy,
saw it.
Charlie?
What?
My father said, okay, when I was on the inside,
Yeah.
and he told Sadie, he was like, it takes a special woman to make a man want to change.
Exactly.
And he told her, he was like, you.
A man ain't gonna change for himself. A man gonna be a man. A man gonna be a man.
A man would change.
A man gonna be a man. A man ain't gonna change until he finds something to change for. A man change for his
I give
daughters.
you that. I give you that. What up, cuz?
Like
what up?
when a man have sons,
look,
I'm gonna be more gangster so I can show my sons how to be more gangster. Yeah. But when that daughter come,
and you know what's crazy?
Like you to kill 15,000 niggas.
I thank God.
You got teddy bears and
I thank God.
fingernail polish.
Look,
I know what I'm saying?
But check this out.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
I thank God. No, I'm gonna tell you something.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand the logic.
I thank God that OSHA had 90
a girl,
and then I had Fat Lord.
Because Fat Lord would make him
Fat Lord the truth too.
That's my best friend.
He's like the most well-rounded person.
Look, let
me
tell you something.
The nigga named Fat Lord. He's supposed to be well-rounded.
That's my best friend.
Know, right?
Look, the thing about him is when my daughter was born, she tapped into a side of me that was way different than anything.
Yep.
It didn't have nothing to do with my mother. It didn't have to do with my grandmother.
It's a spiritual connection between you and your daughter.
Look, let me tell you something. My daughter can look me in my face, even when I'm smiling, and be like, "Daddy, what's wrong?" That's something different.
It's a spiritual
it's
bond
a spiritual
between
bond.
you and your daughter.
Man, because Glenn and Janice and Tiffany, oh my God, Glenn and he's met my kid's father, and he's completely different with Trayvon. But when it come to Janice and Tiffany, he ain't Silky from 190. he ain't cripping, beating up this and that. He ain't the nigga that went to the pen. He like.
Your daughter will make you listen.
Man,
your daughter will make you listen.
With my sons, we taking shots, we smoking blunt, kicking it. My daughter come out there talking about, "Can I hit that?" Man, get your ass out of here.
Hey, look, but then
no,
Fat Lord.
You don't get none of this.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Here go Fat Lord.
And then she talking about boyfriends and this and the girl, like
Fat Lord.
What?
Fat Lord don't know nothing about breaking down no pounds.
No.
Yep.
Fat Lord don't know nothing.
They not supposed to.
Look, look. Now watch this though.
Shit.
But I attribute that to my daughter.
Because if you'd have had Fat Lloyd first,
if you had him first, he'd have learned how to do that.
He would have learned. But what happened was when Fat Lord
she
came.
said Carson in the house.
When Fat Lord came,
Carson, California.
That's where my kids.
Look, when Fat Lord came,
I've been through there a few times.
When Fat Lord came, Nani, that was Nani's baby. See, JJ,
she act just like OSHA. That's crazy. Now
Look, JJ,
crazy.
JJ and Jameer raised each other through our eyes.
Yeah. That's a product. That's a product.
They
of
gangsters.
They're a product of
us.
They're
product
light
of us.
skin
Light-skinned
gangsters.
Them niggas
But
is
when
true.
you
They
pretty
they
boy
us.
Floyds
when you talk to
we
Fat
stuck on the
Lord,
floor together, nigga.
when you
shit.
talk to Fat Lord where like everybody know I'm Muslim, but everybody know that this is from my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
Everybody know that.
But Muslim believe in
Jesus. No, but I'm saying that people know that.
Yeah.
Now, when Fat Lord was little, Fat Lord was raised in more or less an Islamic setting.
Yeah.
So me and OSHA taught him. Like we sat together and taught Nani. Nani set the foundation for what was next on how to teach him. Because all we was doing was we was in a relationship with the other kids, learning each other.
But you want to know a fact though? Great black women raise great black men.
Men, absolutely.
Great black men don't raise great black men.
And that's a fact.
Fact though.
Yeah.
Great black women raise. Think about it. Malcolm X. Who raised him?
And since we all came from the woman God a name,
his father died on the railroad tracks.
Oh, you right.
He became Islam.
Right.
I ain't gonna say he became Muslim. He became Islam. And who he meet?
Wait.
Betty.
Yeah.
Shabazz.
Wait.
Who raised him?
No.
Betty.
He was red before he was Malcolm X.
I'm talking about after that.
It's a prison.
No, he said
I
Malcolm
said
X.
Malcolm X.
Yeah,
Not
but
red.
he was red before
I ain't
Malcolm.
talking about fucking Malcolm Little. I'm talking about Malcolm X.
Okay, but you said that his mom created Malcolm, but Malcolm wasn't created by his mama.
I said great.
It was
Black-
through.
No,
wait a
he
minute.
said
She
gr-
created. Red came out of mom's.
No,
He
Red
said-
came out of his father being right over by railroad tracks, and Ku Klux Klan men was burning his house down and
So
killing
Red-
his father.
that's
That's
where
where
Red
Red
came
came
from.
from. We
Well,
talking about when this nigga went to prison
When he went to prison.
When he went to
had
prison,
Betty.
and became
The wife.
Islam.
Okay.
And came back out, and he was Islam.
So his wife,
And he met
not his
Betty.
mother.
His mother didn't have nothing to do. His mother was in the crazy home,
Well, she was-
and
she
his
went
mother
crazy.
was half white and black.
Okay, I missed it. I could have swore you.
His
you
mother
started
was
off
half
with the
white.
mother. I think
I
you
said
said the
great
mother.
black women.
Raised great black men.
You
Raised
said
great black men.
raised. So you talk
Create.
about the mother.
No,
I'm not
no.
talking about. I
No,
said great.
raise them
But
up
I
mentally.
don't know you, sister.
So
like that,
so
right?
you said
So-
Betty.
Raise
But
them
we
up
end up
mentally.
knowing
Mentally.
each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, break that down
But
for me
then
Yeah.
because
you're a great black
words
woman.
mean something. So when you say raised,
You get what I'm saying?
I
I
assume
know, yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in a fucked up state of mind, but I meet you.
His
You're a
mom
great
was-
black
yeah.
woman.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what you gonna make me?
But
A great
A
black
he
great
man.
said
black
mentally.
man.
So
What
Betty
he's
raised
saying
him
is he.
mentally.
I'm gonna put
Right?
it to you
Saying-
in
Is
layman's
that what you
terms.
meant, right?
I'm
What
in a
he's
black
saying-
woman. Break it down.
Let
for
me
you
put
what
it to
I'm
you in
saying.
layman's terms. He's saying that she upgraded him. Let me upgrade you, like Beyonce said about Jay-Z, but that's a lie. But she upgraded him. She met he was a black man,
Yeah,
and she
okay.
made him a
Great
black
black woman.
man.
You right.
She
I'm
upgraded
right.
him.
I'm gonna break it down real simple for you.
I agree with that.
Mercedes,
Yeah,
what she make you?
a great black man.
My point.
You still funny.
That's
looking,
my
though.
whole point. You still funny looking as
You
fuck.
still
but-
funny looking as
Hater.
fuck. Yeah, you look
But-
like
Thank
a.
you.
But my whole point is, great black women raise great black men. Great
Well,
black
cuzzo.
men don't raise great black men. Great black men. Great black men make warriors out of black men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We make each other warriors.
We
sharpen
we
each
strengthen
other.
each other, make each other strong.
We sharpen each other. But as a woman, a great black woman,
You're gonna be able to be vulnerable.
a great black woman is gonna
It's
make you
everything.
tap into your feminine side, all that. Cause think about it. Everybody talking about your masculine side, right? Masculine energy.
Right.
I got feminine energy too. You know why?
And
Because
you use it when you have your daughter. Yep.
When my daughter fell down,
Yeah.
when my grandbaby fall down, guess what I do? Pick her up and baby. But when my son fall down, nigga, get your ass.
Get your
up.
ass up.
You know what I'm saying? I got feminine energy.
Depending on the age of the son, I've seen you.
But here, what I'm
when
saying
it-
is,
yeah,
you know
when it's
what?
small, though,
Bricks.
Yeah,
I've seen
because
you
my
in work.
godson, that's my
I've
nigga.
seen you in work.
I've seen
My
black
godson is my
men,
nigga.
who
If he
have
fall
daughters,
down,
and
when he little, I'll pick him up.
I'm gonna ask
But now
Charlie
he
because I
older
don't
now,
know.
I'm like, man, get your ass up, man.
But I've seen black men sit down when their daughters was little, and daughters say, "Daddy, I wanna play in a tea party. I wanna do this and do that." They'll sit at the
Damn.
table with the dishes.
You do tea parties.
You do
get
all that
fingernail-
with your daughter.
But
You
wanna
get
know what's
fingernails
crazy?
You do all
polished.
that
You
with your
wanna know what's-
daughter.
You wanna know what's crazy?
That's some real shit for your
Do
ass.
you know? Do
Great
you
black
know?
women
Do you
make
know
great
they?
black men.
She just, and that was my whole point.
That's crazy.
I'm glad she said this
You right.
right
What's
here.
that?
So she's saying that dating, if you look up the definition of dating, it is date, like actual time.
The
They took courting and all
Courting
of that.
and dating is
It's two total different things. They took they took time and removed the value out of, like,
Because it's limited.
because we all live off of vibration.
Right.
So
most people do.
the world, everything, anything, the plants, the computers, this right here is a vibration, and it
Yeah.
hit at a certain frequency that makes it solid.
Right.
Yeah, but most people live off of. Everybody don't live off vibration.
No,
some people
don't know.
fucking
Some people,
aliens. They don't live off our vibration.
yeah, some
That's kind of deeper than what we
the,
talking
the,
about.
the
You talking
human,
about Biden and them?
the human.
I'm
You talking about Biden?
I'm
and
just-
them.
Anybody that's
I hate to bring it up, but when people saying shit, I gotta put it in the facts
You
when
know
it
you
come in the
fucking
facts.
with. You know.
yeah,
you
but
fucking with.
even still,
Who, Trump?
but you know,
I
this-
fuck with Trump. That's my nigga. Fuck what
but-
y'all
but-
talking
but
about.
Me too.
I fuck with Trump too.
But look, so But when you talking about when we talking about vibrations,
Everything is off of vibration.
everything, even,
highs and lows.
Even when aliens jump from here to there, it's a vibrational
vibration.
pull that creates the space for you to move. It's a vibration.
You can't have the sound of light without a vibration.
Without vibration.
Like music.
Right.
Classical
It's a
music.
sound of light.
Like
Everything is
Certain
a sound of
classical
light.
music within blood. They use it for medicine.
Everything's
Classical
off the
music
sound
and stuff
of
like
light.
Think about
When you
this.
turn the light on, it's a vibration.
It's a vibration. When you really think about this, you know, I know why all these kids are killing each other. I know why.
It's a low frequency.
Because the 808 drum is
Low
the lowest
frequency.
frequency that you can have. So every
It's
kid,
the heaviest, but it's the lowest.
it's the heaviest and the lowest.
I got a question for you, Charlie.
Okay, what's up?
We talk about the kids, why they killing each other.
Right.
You feel that our generation is the reason?
No.
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 Our generation is the reason why they're killing each other.
No.
Yeah.
Think about our generation.
And all the whole and all
Respect was from the shoulders in our generation. I always
Let's
talk
break
about
this
beating
down.
y'all up. I
Let's
don't
break-
talk about shooting y'all.
Let's break this down by our generation. What's our generation?
Well, I'm older than y'all,
So
so
what's our
What's our generation? No, for real. So what's our generation?
my
How old are
generation.
you for real?
I'm 50.
You ain't that much older. You in the same bracket. We're in the same bracket.
Yeah.
He the only young nigga in here.
All I know is respect is from the shoulders in
I'm
my
still
generation.
kinda
We
But
went
close to
ahead.
the
what's
same
our
bracket.
generation?
Okay. My I come.
You got to
I
name it.
come
You got to
from-
break it down and name it.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I guess my generation, I come from gang bang generation.
So did I.
I come from gangster, gang bang, street, everything. Even if it was in the movies, music, everything was street. When I walk out my house, I look up the street. Nigga,
So
I
you're
see-
80s baby.
I'm an 80s baby for real.
So we're talking about 73,
Yeah, because
Okay.
73 and above, because that make you 50, Rick. 73,
I was
right?
born in 72 and I grew up the same way you
72.
did.
And I was
Okay.
78.
Okay.
Okay.
78, I'm an 80s baby. I'm a real crack baby. Like, when
Yeah.
crack hit, that's when I was born. I'm a crack baby for real. Like, I'm 81.
Okay.
Like, I was
Okay.
born in 81. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie. I'm a crack baby
Well, I
for
would be
real.
considered an 80s baby because I was 2 in the 80s.
Yeah, but he ain't in crack. Like, his mama wasn't
was 2
doing.
in the 80s.
He a heroin
Yeah.
baby, heroin.
I
You know
was
what
born
I'm saying?
in
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was
But-
born in 78.
Yeah.
But what's our generation though? Like, our generation didn't create these little niggas now.
No.
We sure didn't.
They
But
did.
we are the generation before these.
No,
little
we know.
niggas.
No,
we
we
not.
not.
No, we
No,
not.
we not.
Before us.
There's a generation after
My
us.
kids is this generation, right?
Yeah, but your kids the same generation as the
My
little
kids
niggas.
is 22.
Yeah, same.
But
My kids-
don't forget the 36s, the 35s. That's a generation
But we're
too.
thinking from
I'm
35.
39. Nigga, 36 ain't
But-
never 3 years younger than me.
But nigga,
But-
you skipped it. You in our generation.
But
you hit our generation. You
I mean,
hit with us.
I'm more closer to y'all generation than the new rappers.
You with our?
generation.
I'm telling you, you with our
with
generation.
our
right.
generation.
Okay.
You with our generation.
Right.
But you got to think, it's
But think about 35
to 25.
to 25. That generation. My kids is a whole new generation. My kids play video
Right.
games, and my
My
kids
kids
ain't
is that-
trying to slide on. My
Yeah.
kids ain't doing all that shit.
Yeah, neither is mine.
the
We're
kids-
talking about 35 to 25.
When I think of generation, I think of our kids. I think the next generation.
No, our
is
kids.
Our kids
Our
are not
kids
that
is a younger
generation.
generation.
Our
It's
kids,
a younger
A
generation.
young, think
So
about
there's a
think about what your
generation
kids do.
before Our kids.
What your
Yes.
kids do.
Yeah, because if the people
my
that are
son-
killing each
my
other is
son-
20
My son
something.
drive for FedEx
What's
and
up,
go
Nina?
skate.
What up, cuzzo?
Not the older kids, the younger kids.
Fat Lord video games.
Man,
Yeah,
Younger kids.
video games.
I don't. I got young. I got.
Your
except my
grandson,
sick-
your
my-
grandson.
Younger
you
kids.
got a sick,
What they
play
do?
video games.
My kids play video.
They play
These
video
niggas,
games.
Yeah.
these niggas they got a tablet right here,
Yep.
a TV
Roblox.
right here, and they phone.
My little man
So
play
am I
Roblox.
wrong?
He said,
Am I
These
wrong?
niggas watching the video
he
game.
play
being
Roblox.
No.
To think
No,
that,
but
that
I'm telling,
fucked up
I'm showing
the-
you the difference of the
the drill
generation.
music- I
We
guess
didn't
the
make
drill
this
music
shit.
okay, I guess
We
what
didn't
I'm-
make these
we
niggas.
didn't make these crazy ass niggas, man.
Because if these niggas would have came off of us,
They'd have been.
Cause they like 10 years, 10, 20
they
years.
would have been
15 years
super
younger or
crazy.
whatever.
Yeah. See,
Because think about it. We was crazy. Think about the shit.
Yeah,
think
we
about
was
our
doing some
generation.
shit.
But-
Our generation
We
was
was
the
doing
most fucked up generation
We
ever.
tried everything that
We went
works
through
or
the
don't
we
work.
went through the
We
80s
tried
and crack. The 90s.
Still
We
in
was
crack.
our
crack.
generation was hustlers.
Crack
That's what we
pills,
did. We was hustlers.
Crack
No,
pills,
our
weed,
generation had two choices.
It was dope or crack.
crack pills,
It was
weed,
blow,
sports.
which was heroin, or crack.
You had three choices actually.
You was either gonna sell or use.
It was either boy, girl,
Or hustle.
sale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy
Or
and
hoe.
girl.
Wait, don't
Heroin.
forget.
Okay,
Don't
my
forget the
bad.
hoeing. Don't
I
forget the
forgot what we
hoeing.
were talking
Prostitution
about.
was big
My
in our
bad.
generation.
No, but that was before us.
That was 70s
Prostitution
shit,
been
right?
big. It ain't
Seven-
never
that's-
stopped
that's more-
being
that's
big.
more like- that's
To
your
this-
era.
To
That's
this
your
day.
era.
No, I was during that era. I was only
Y'all
2 or
niggas
3
been
too.
down
Yeah,
27th
But that's your
Street.
era, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
to
know.
this day,
But if you
hoeing
think about
is
it, if you
big.
was born in 72,
Yeah.
You was in the whole era, all the way up to the 80s.
because
The whole era never stopped.
It-
being
yeah.
big.
No, I'm talking about real hoes.
No,
right?
no, like
Not them
You ain't been to
part-time
27. Nigga, these
What
hoes
you-
ain't no
not,
part
not,
time.
not right now. We talking about pimps, real pimps.
Real
I'm talking about,
pimps.
I'm talking about the
Real
nigga
hoes.
had
You talking
fish,
player
nigga
ball
had fish in his
generation.
shoes
Yeah,
and
he
shit.
talking about
He talking about player
he
ball
talking about Huggy Bear
generation.
and shit like that.
Yeah, when niggas had names like Huggy, but you don't know who the pimps are nowadays.
You don't
They
know,
out-
but
they
back
out
in
there.
our day,
They out there
Bro.
though. They out there though.
we come from the city. He come from the city. I'm from Kankakee, but we some city niggas like
I
these
saw it.
Hi,
niggas.
Amanda. How you doing?
These
pimps,
niggas was really pimping out.
What's up,
They
Amanda?
still pimping out
love
there,
Amanda.
man.
You come from LA.
It just no. They have
LA
no
had
name right
it was
now.
different. It was different type of pimping back then.
But you-
like this
No,
niggas.
it was the same people as
No,
Midwest.
now we got tennis shoe pimping now. These niggas
It's-
tennis shoe
yeah,
pimping. now.
now it's
These
different.
I'm
niggas
talking about niggas with
now.
slacks and
Yeah,
fucking.
these niggas
Yeah.
ain't pimping these days.
Back
They-
in the day,
Niggas had
our
to-
generation of pimping, your pimping and kind of it was the
same
same
shit.
pimping.
Yeah,
Because they went to
now-
they went
but
to
now,
Midwest.
now-
and
now they
Midwest
doing more
was
trick-
us.
trick. Now they doing more
Now-
tricking than pimping.
No,
Now niggas
the
is tennis
pimps.
shoe pimping.
You don't.
They-
now
no,
niggas is
this is
passport
the
bros.
difference.
They
This
doing
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
give y'all the game.
Niggas is passport bros now.
I'm telling you now, the pimps
Niggas is
nowadays, you don't know who the fuck they are.
You know why
They like
pimping
they
now?
the Andrew Tates
They
of
on
the
the
world.
internet.
You don't know. You don't even know that they fucking pimping now. You don't even know.
Don't talk about nigga Andrew Tate though. That nigga ain't
These
no
niggas, but see, bricks,
I don't know,
bricks.
But no, what we
The
was saying
niggas
was
like
we
Charlie
talking about
saying, the niggas,
generation.
yeah, the
though.
niggas
Yeah.
killing each other was that.
That's
we,
not from
we
our
did-
generation.
That's not from
Not
our
from us.
generation.
Think
Because
about
We
it.
was. I was greasy, my nigga. I could
But
pull
think
up some
about-
old music now and be like, yo.
But bricks,
I
let me
was-
ask you
I
something
was
because you
pretty
from the
greasy.
same
Yeah,
But see,
neighborhood.
look,
No,
but if
would
you
you rather
listen to
co-
our music and listen to the music now, our music,
We wasn't drilling.
we wasn't.
We wasn't.
like,
I mean,
our-
okay, we was
our-
money.
our
We was about
music-
getting money.
Our music,
You might have one song. You got a story
Nah,
to
you
tell
got-
about a
Yeah,
nigga.
okay.
Hey, our
I
music,
said- yeah, I
our
told
music
stories.
was a reflection of what we lived through.
What we're going
Right.
through.
Their reflection is how they are living. We
Well, they
talked
re-
about what we went
In the
through.
past.
No, that
No.
reflection, what they rapping about.
Yeah, I talked about the past.
It's
I wasn't getting
premeditated
locked
shit.
up.
No, they're rapping about what they thought.
What they
What
thought
we
they
was
were
doing.
Yep.
They
Oh,
doing
okay,
they
okay.
doing
They're
it.
rapping about what they
Okay.
thought what we was doing.
Okay.
We was hustling.
Thank you.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what I
we was
said.
hustling.
But
We was
bricks,
hustling.
Hustling.
We was
Back-
gangsters.
back
But
on the
we was
block.
hustling.
We
But
did
the
gangster
gangsters,
shit.
the gangsters
Yeah.
was
But
the
our,
hustle.
But we
our
got-
biggest
But
thing.
we wasn't gang bangers.
Listen.
Yeah, I was.
I was a gangster. I
But
wasn't a gang
bricks,
banger.
we got more.
No,
but
I
I was a gang man.
But
But bricks
listen,
and
listen.
Charlie, we got more props.
So when we met, you was cripping.
But
Yeah,
on some
but
real
I was
shit.
still a gangster.
Let me-
I wasn't.
You became fly gangster.
hold on, let me ask y'all something.
You became fly gangster bricks.
Hey, that came a while
Right
later,
after
nigga. When I met you, you was
Kanye.
crippin', nigga.
And I'm still.
But wait, but
When I met you, you was
even
crippin'.
when I was,
But I'm a
met
gangster,
you-
though, so
I
I'm
met
cool with
you-
Crips.
I met
I
you
grew up crippin',
in
but-
Orlando
I gotta
Magic.
go pee. I ain't gonna.
Hey,
Orlando
Back.
Magic basketball shirt with some Converse with some blue laces.
he probably had on some dope mans.
but
the
I was
Crip
I
rag
was
in your
hustling.
pocket.
But I wasn't on no
Can I
gang
ask-
banging shit. I was just rep. I'm from a foreign
When I
land.
met
I'm
you,
from here.
you
I'm
said
from a
like
foreign
this.
land.
You said,
What's up, cuz?
You said.
I can't put that on
You
this.
said I'm from Cali when we met. I said, yeah, I'm from Chicago. You said, yeah, this my guy GK, this my boy, da, da, da. And you was like, yeah, we Crips, we from and you
Right.
you explained it to me. I said, yeah, I'm a vice lord from the Holy City
Right.
in Chicago.
See the respect in that conversation?
Yeah,
But-
That's crazy. They don't have that no more.
Hey, but let me ask.
But
But
that's the point.
but see,
But
bricks.
those are bosses talking.
But bricks.
that's
Let
the
me
point.
ask
That's
you
the
something.
difference. Those are bosses
That's the
talking.
point. These kids now think, make the music about what they're about to do.
About to do. That's crazy.
But Bricks, let me Bricks, check this out. And Charlie,
And
I
then,
don't,
because you can see it in the paperwork now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it was
We
for you,
didn't,
Charlie,
you're
but
right.
let me ask you something, Bricks. Where I'm from, when I was growing up, and what he can chime in too. You talking about this generation they killing each other. When I grew up and how I was from, we got more props and was props better if we walked up and knocked the motherfucker out than if we walked up and tried to shoot him. And I don't because you came from the shoulders and bam. And if you did that, that nigga right there.
When I went back to when I moved out of Compton, I moved to the murder, right? That's
to the Valley.
That's
Right.
Mo Valley. That's
Right,
Mo
Mo
Valley,
Valley, yeah.
for everybody else. So what happened was,
We can see
My
it
bad,
back here.
my bad.
yeah, no, you good. What you need? Okay. So what happened was
Mexican water.
when we went to the Valley, you know what I'm saying? So okay, my generation, we was gang banging and we was hustling.
Right.
We was all about getting money.
Right.
Okay, when I left the Valley, I came here. I came to Arizona, right? But I would always go back.
Yeah.
On the
Of
weekends,
course.
I would take the Greyhound back, and because I had business.
Yeah,
I had,
business.
I
We
had
know
business
that.
back
We have
home, right?
business. Yeah.
So, but when I go back, the Valley was starting to look different. These niggas, like, I started seeing like bullet holes in the stop signs and
Right.
shit. And then when I go back, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go get a hotel room at Woo-Woo. And the homies be like, no, you can't go up there. Fuck you mean you can't go up there? Like them little niggas over there, they be tripping and shit.
Little
Go
niggas.
go to the one. They'll tell me go to the one over there by the mall.
Right.
I'm like, but this is expensive. I said, yeah, but that's the safe one. That's the one you want to go to. You know what I'm saying? And I went there because I'm in Arizona now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here
You're active.
where it's popping. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed these niggas ain't nothing but a few years behind me though. And these niggas is drilling. Before drill music was popping,
big difference,
they
though.
drilling, but they right behind
It's a
me
big
though.
difference,
But they
though.
only a few years behind me though.
But bro, you're a few
They
years
literally
behind
a
me
few
too.
years
You're a few years behind me. All the niggas that's a few years behind me ain't like
That's
you.
yeah, but I'm
Them niggas-
I'm
some
like
of them
nobody
niggas-
else.
But some of them little niggas is. I'm a few years behind, bro.
I always
Actually, not a few, but probably one or
I'm
two.
no years, but I'm nobody like nobody else.
But you different. But you see
I
what I'm
thrive
saying,
on
though?
knowledge. That's why all my
Yeah,
niggas
but
are older
see,
than
you
me.
don't give yourself
You're
credit.
different,
You
though.
don't give yourself credit
being a
being
different type-
nigga, gangster.
Nigga, cut from a different
Because
cloth.
you
You lucky. I'm gonna tell you a fact though.
Yeah.
You
I
lucky.
am.
No,
I,
because
I,
you-
I say
nigga,
that.
though.
I had a
But
father,
look,
bro.
no.
I had a
Look,
both
besides your
parents,
father-
and he
Your
was
father,
a street
gangster.
nigga, a good
Bro,
street
Gangster,
nigga
you
too.
had
Like
to, one thing you don't
besides
give
your
yourself,
fathers, you had
one thing
all
you don't
your
give
other
yourself
brothers.
credit for, bro, is when you was shaking and moving, niggas just liked you.
That's how I met you, my nigga. I ain't gonna even lie.
Like-
I just liked you. Like who's this little fat nigga? Like, I ain't gonna even lie though.
Like when we locked in with each other, we locked in at Guitar Center.
yeah, we was on
Right?
the music.
I'm buying the MPC.
We was solid.
I'm buying the MPC, and you buying the keyboard.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell y'all
Right?
what that is though.
The
Y'all know
universe.
Y'all know I'm super
It's
black.
universal.
Like, I'm
You
super
blackity black, black, blackity
Yeah.
black,
I'm
black,
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 y'all.
black.
I'm
I'm black, y'all.
He
I'm
did that,
blackity
yeah.
black, black,
Y'all,
black.
y'all know I'm super
He
black
that
though,
nigga,
but
yeah.
y'all spirits connected way before
Before we even
y'all
met each
physical
other.
connected.
Bro, I talk about this all the time.
Y'all know how I am though.
No, trust me, we know.
I like.
But
Yeah,
this
that
is
nutty
I
this
talk a
is
lot of
JB.
shit, but I'm a real black man. Like I love black people. I hate niggas.
real.
I love black
Black
people.
people, yeah.
black people.
but
I
check
love
this
black
out.
people.
I
But
was
y'all
raised by
spirits,
black
y'all
people.
spirits connected before y'all even.
Can you
Our spirits connected.
Yeah.
before y'all even met? Can
That's
you agree with me on this
crazy.
one, F and Gangsta? When we made music, our music was our therapy because of our conditions.
Man, real shit.
Yep.
Their music ain't therapy. Their music is a repercussion of what he said.
Yep.
Mental illness.
Wow.
Because
Me and Charlie music was completely different from everybody else's
else's
music.
music.
Think about it. I made Charlie do girl songs and this.
Y'all was real soulful too.
Yeah, it was like nigga,
Like, let's do
we
it.
doing soulful shit. Like I'm a soulful ass nigga. Like
And that's what we do.
I ain't-
That's
I ain't
crazy.
doing
Cause
no
these
gangsta
niggas is
shit.
crazy.
I
Nigga,
ain't
the
doing-
street
like,
part of
nigga,
these, like,
we didn't do no gangster
We-
music.
That's
It's
crazy.
gangster
to
music
me.
is easy to do for us.
We wanted to be
That
far
shit
away from
Crazy
it.
to me
But the
because
thing was
these niggas
not-
was tripping and outside the studio. These niggas would be wild.
What's that shit? Top, bottom, top.
Yeah.
So they got top, but I really like
the bottom.
Like, we was talking about titties
Hey,
and ass.
we like the
Hey, look.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
remember we was in the
On some
studio?
real
and
shit, though.
Look,
Hey,
hey, remember we
like
did that
them
shit?
hoes,
And we'd be in studio for 12 hours and make 12 songs.
Hey, remember that? Remember when I came
You
up with
was
that?
a fucking machine.
Because I ain't, hey.
This nigga write a
fuck that
verse in
shit.
like
Hey,
3
hey,
minutes,
hey,
my
no,
nigga.
no.
Like,
Hey, look,
he
I
just
never
jot some
forget.
shit down
I
and
never
go in
The
the
forget.
thing
booth.
is, we in the studio. Charlie, how much time you got? Man, I got 6 hours. If we don't do 7 songs, this was a waste of
It
time.
was a waste of time.
That shit crazy.
If we do 5 songs, erase all them bitches.
Music.
Erase
That's
all
why we
of
ain't
them.
got all our music no more.
Erase.
This
I
is
don't give a
Av
fuck how
Jones,
good
ladies and
they
gentlemen. This
was.
is the asshole.
I don't
that,
give a fuck how good they were.
that
You
I
know
grew
why?
up with. This is
Because
the
we knew
nigga-
our potential.
Because I knew how good
Av.
we was.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never
And I made
met,
music. I made music different.
I've never met
Oh, you want this
somebody-
bottle right here? But I made
Oh, these
music
niggas
different.
got bottles and bottles up
I
in
made
here. Ain't no
music
Kool-Aid
different
though.
from everybody. The thing was,
Yeah.
we coming here to make music. We ain't come here to kick it.
Right.
We ain't come here to do this. We making music. When we had the studio,
Yeah.
what we do?
Make music.
If you ain't making,
You
nigga,
gotta go.
Yeah, right. Niggas was riding on the patio.
when I made
on
my
the couch,
album,
on the floor.
sis, when I made my album, if you in the studio,
You
you
on the
my
album.
album.
You on the album.
Nigga, I was in there.
I don't
nigga.
give a fuck if I got 3
I
verses.
came
I'll
up-
take a verse out. You know how to rap?
No, I'm not a rapper. I'm
but
I'm a
I'm
business-
saying
I'm
though.
a
But if you was
business
in the
person.
studio, we
But what I'm
found something
saying-
for you.
Yeah, Charlie, let me
You
do
know how to
skits.
rap?
Hey, we better say this.
Oh, you
I'm
don't know
like,
how to rap?
Say this
Hey,
part. Say this part right
interlude.
here.
Do
Say
this
that part right
interlude
there.
part.
I do it
Hey,
too.
look,
Say
look.
that part.
So but see the whole point of what a lot of people fail to realize is the process of building.
Right.
That's what's missing. It's the process of building. When we was out moving around, we held each other accountable.
Right.
Yeah, we had to.
If we got together, if we all was together, niggas say, "Hey Charlie, how much bread you got on you?" "Oh man, I got 300. Why?" "If you know I'm doing this, and this and that."
Maybe
right.
hold that for about 3 hours.
Right?
I need that 300.
How about for
I
3
need it.
hours? I give it back to you in 3
3
hours,
hours.
Matter of
Charlie.
fact, you got 300. I'm gonna give you 5 back. Just
I
give it to me.
Man,
Right.
give me
And
3
no
hours.
question.
And that's
There you go.
and that's how we held each
All I
other
know is you
accountable.
owe me $500.
Yeah.
You'll never be broke.
Look,
All
Because
I
I
know is you
got
owe me
you.
$500.
$100.
Yep.
Look, and then when we won, we won. It wasn't no, oh, this
Hey,
nigga.
when
oh,
we
that-
won,
no,
we celebrated.
We won together.
We had DJs. That
Charlie
was
said,
the
Charlie said,
destination.
have you ever had money fights?
It's the truth.
Hey,
See?
hey,
Charlie.
hey,
I was there.
my other brother,
Hey,
money
that was
fights,
us.
nigga,
Charlie
at the
said-
strip club.
Charlie
slap a
said,
nigga
money
hard.
fights. Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
niggas was getting look.
Smack the dog
look.
shit out of you
Look,
with
let,
some
let
money.
me tell you something.
Bow,
Rubber
nigga.
band off there.
Hey,
I
look.
would spin a nigga around with a
some
handful of ones, nigga.
Look, let me tell you something. Luda and them came, Shauna and all them, they at the strip club.
Man, we did a few. We
Look,
had
we had.
I saw T.I.
Young
one
Buck,
night.
Young
T-
Buck,
T.I.
Young Dro.
Dro.
I gave
Look.
Buck some bud.
Hey, look, when they came, when them niggas came to Diamond Jacks,
To the office.
to the office,
The office,
when we
nigga.
walked in the door,
Hey, the
they
office.
didn't
They
even
thought
mention
we was
nobody's
superstars.
name until
Nigga.
we got there.
Hey, the money was in the
They
air.
thought we was superstars.
We kept
in
money
that
in
bitch.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did not. It don't
Nigga.
matter what celebrity was there. The party started when we walked in the door.
DMX.
DMX.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
I used to hang out with DMX.
Hey, we ain't
Me
gonna
and
talk
X
about
had
that.
the same probation office, my nigga.
I used to go four-wheeling with that nigga when he stayed out there because I used to work at JD Hall.
Charlie,
I used to
The
go
Charlie.
homie
four-wheeling
used to
with him.
sell dope.
Charlie.
Yeah, look,
We know about X.
We were
Red-
going to talk about it 2 weeks ago. I said, nah, we can't talk about
Rest
it.
in peace. That's one of my
Rest in
favorite
peace.
rappers.
Rest in
He
peace.
is a good dude.
He is. He's
Fuck
cool
it, I'ma
dude.
talk about it.
Hey, look.
X was solid.
Here go the
I fuck
DMX
with X, but I
story.
got stories with X.
look,
X
watch
was
this.
Hold on,
solid.
That's
hold
it.
on, hold on.
Let's
I'm gonna
go
talk
against-
about it. This is one of my favorite rappers, right?
Okay.
We at the office, right?
Yeah.
This nigga got an attitude
It's me and Av.
Okay.
with the wrong nigga.
Me and Av.
With you? X got an attitude with you?
This
Look,
nigga,
look.
he out there greeting everybody. I'm like, oh, what's up, X? But a bitch walked past with a fat ass. And I'm like, oh, I like niggas that look me in my eyes. Nigga, who you talking to? Little bitty nigga?
That's why we got into it at the club.
I told you.
That's why we got into it with him at the club.
But
It was because of that.
I respected the nigga.
I
though,
didn't
like, you know
know
what I'm
that
saying?
story.
Look,
I didn't know that
But
story.
Look, sis. Look. I respected DMX one of my. He was in my top 5. So I met the nigga. I'm like, oh shit, we DMX. But at the same time, some ass walked past.
You in the strip club? You
No,
are.
we outside.
You at the
We
strip
in the
club
parking
though,
lot,
right?
but yeah, I'm shaking.
Well,
I'm talking to the
ass
nigga.
be
But I like
outside.
niggas to look me in my eyes. This nigga Charlie always talk about if he wouldn't have died, Av was going.
Look,
Hey, no, look,
Eggs.
real talk.
tell him about the story. What was it? CB&C? That was the name of the joint
Yeah,
discussed there.
yeah.
That's why I didn't understand.
That-
Why
that
did
was
we get
something
into it with
different,
this
though, like-
nigga?
But that's my nigga though.
But
I love
you-
DMX. I love DMX.
Y'all
Why you put me in it?
Because
It was
I
you.
the nigga that stopped everything.
No, it was you. It was you.
No,
Charlie stopped me. Charlie
smoked it
stopped
out.
me.
so was you.
We ended up going. Look,
Charlie
we
stopped
ended
me.
up after
It was
the
him.
fact.
He
after
went
the
over
fact.
there
Hold
first.
on. After
you,
the
I'm
fact,
ignorant, like, I don't
we
give a
went to
fuck about
Waffle
no
House.
You give a fuck about no music.
After the fact, we all, me, Av, DMX, the little chick that used to be with him.
The little light skinned one?
No, the
Oh.
chick that was his artist.
Oh, okay.
She
The crazy part is after we got into it,
niggas
nigga,
kicked
went,
it hard.
We went into the strip
We
club
kicked it.
and then went to
and
Waffle
had a
House
good ass
after.
time. He was like, "Oh, I like you know how that nigga talk. I like niggas like you.
Yeah.
Little nigga like I ain't scared of you.
'Cause
Nigga,
I'm
I'll
like you.
fuck you. Like nigga, I got my pistol on me. Like
Yeah, but he knew. He
Bubby,
knew
what
who
up,
was
bro?
who. X knew who was who. X
Yo,
was a solid dude.
but-
He
but-
knew
but-
who
but-
was
but-
who.
but-
He knew who was
I
who.
understood what he was saying because I like when I shake a nigga hand like
I like for a nigga to look at
to
it.
Yeah.
look at me. But at the same
it's
time,
respect.
I respect you if it's a bitch walking past with some. She ain't got no
Because we
clothes
both
on.
looking. Because
Look.
honestly,
You get what I'm saying?
Look, hey,
Yeah.
but look, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That nigga
X
Charlie.
did not cut his eye. He looked at Av the whole time.
X was.
But look. After the fact, we go into the strip club. We
he
kick it.
he was like cricket height.
Look,
No, he was a little bit taller
He was
than
taller.
me.
He was
He was
taller.
taller than
Probably
me.
like an inch and a
Yeah,
half.
he was taller than
He
me.
was taller.
Nigga like Ja Rule height.
X
3/4
X was about
yeah.
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, he's about.
Yeah, nigga, I'm 6 feet. So that
Look. So we go into the party and we go into the strip club. We partying with him,
we
right?
had a good time.
After
though.
we leave there, we go to Waffle House.
yeah,
And
right
we
around
kicked it
corner.
the whole time. We kicked it with that nigga to 7 o'clock in the morning.
X was a cool.
It just
Cool
started
brother.
off that way.
It started
You know
off
what I'm
rocky,
dude.
but it was a cool experience.
We talk about belly too
Hey,
and all
remember
type
he
of
invited
shit.
us to the other strip club where the Rough Riders was?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They paid for us to come out and everything?
He was cool. It was more like his entourage. The shit that happened at CB&C, it might have been more.
That shit on Rural, right?
Yeah, I think that was more his entourage.
Yeah.
We got into it with. Then,
Yeah, but then that
he
at the time, when he had them Rough Riders with him, it was a nigga that was with him. Well, it was a white boy. That
They was in the black. They was in the black suburban. I
Yeah.
remember them niggas like nigga.
back home
I got my
that I
pistol,
used to
nigga.
that I used to war with in the streets.
You know me, like
And so that was the CB&C issue.
got you.
But remember, me and the white boy put each other to the side.
Yeah.
And then we cleared the air.
Right.
And then we got back to what we was doing. But he was
Pops there, then?
yeah, Pops was with us. It was right after his birthday.
Yeah, that was around his birthday.
We left his birthday party and went up there to CB&C.
No, we had his birthday at CB&C.
No, we
the
left.
VIP.
We remember we stopped off and ate first. Remember, and then we went to CB&C.
This must be a different year.
No, this
we
was-
had a
no,
they bring
VIP.
it
That was
up.
when you gave him the
don't
ring
know
at
about-
CB&C.
Oh no.
Yeah, we did a VIP and Lisa was
You
there.
Well,
know,
remember, we went out first. Remember, me, you and Pops and Av and everybody, we ate dinner, and then we went to CB&C.
You
Yeah.
right, you right.
That was that year.
I was born in
You're
San
right.
Jose, but I'm from
Yeah.
back and forth to California.
Yeah, but
San Jose and
I became
California
his best
cricket.
friend
we
later.
got to wrap it up.
No, I said L.A., but she said San Jose.
Gangsta.
But I was still on 106.
All right, y'all. We got to
Final
wrap it
thought,
up
what
for
is it?
tonight.
Final thought.
Final thought.
Man, I
My
like
final
this shit.
thought
I ain't
is,
gonna
look,
even lie.
man, we got to do better. We got to do better as a people. We got to stick together. We got to love each other. We got to start off with love. Period. You see somebody look like you, start off with love, man. Love and respect. That's the foundation of this thing called life. Love and respect. Respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And create a strong foundation. Relationships mean more than money. I promise you.
They sure do.
Because
These two niggas right here.
We're example of that.
I promise you.
are.
I could have not a dime in my pocket
You
right
couldn't
now.
pay. You couldn't
said
pay me.
life.
And
These two
Yeah.
niggas right
You said
here,
life,
they'll
right?
make
Yeah.
sure they'll look how I
Love is
look.
for
That's how I
everybody.
feel.
Yeah,
I could have not a dime in
yeah.
my pocket.
And that's real.
Life, right? Love
They'll
is for
make sure I
everybody.
still look like this.
Yeah.
And I could not have a dime in my pocket. I could be in the same party with a billionaire. Because it's all for relationships.
It sure is.
It's all about relationships. Man.
Hey, yo,
I promise
real
you.
talk, real talk. And the truth of the matter is, even outside of that, the person the person that people would potentially think that would be your enemy would be your brother.
Man.
Because everybody know how I feel about Charlie and
That's
now
a
Bricks.
fact,
And
though.
I don't like you too.
Yeah.
Now you my nigga.
That's
But
a fact, though. I'm telling you a fact, though, for real. We total opposites.
Yeah,
yeah.
From the same area,
yeah,
complete opposites. This is my brother, though.
yeah. Facts.
He
When
a
I'm-
5,
You
I'm
know
a
what?
6.
It's
Yeah.
when I
I'm
met
gonna tell you a
Charlie.
fact, though. He a
That's
5,
a-
I'm a 6.
And look,
but the crazy
and
part
his
is
mama,
And I'm
his
still,
mama
I'm
under the
still
five,
connected.
his mama under the
my
5,
mama, yeah, my
and
mama.
my father was under the 6.
Nigga, my daddy
When
a
I met
blood.
Charlie, me and him just.
My daddy from
It's been my
Colorado.
best
Yeah.
friend for I don't know how
You know what
long,
I'm
how
saying?
many years. He
We
took me to his
connected,
grandma's
y'all.
house. Grandma liked me. He happened to be married to my cousin, which,
Good.
you know, that's
We-
different.
We
But
connected.
yeah, we all, even me and Bricks
Like I
met,
said,
and I
actually,
automatically,
yeah,
we
we're connected.
It
We
ain't
was on
our
that-
physical.
Yeah,
Our
we-
physical-
It's a
our
spiritual
physical pick-
connection, my nigga.
It's
Yeah.
a spiritual connection between
Well, no
black
matter what
people.
organization you from,
that
what
we
hood you
pick.
from, my nigga,
Yeah.
We don't
it's,
pick it, it
it's the
just
same
comes.
foundation.
when you trust that next person with what's most important to you, I tell everybody I know, I
That's
trust
my
Charlie
life.
with my kids, my
That's my life.
grandkids,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It ain't my kids, it ain't
My
my-
brother,
yeah.
my
It ain't
brother
my
is
kids,
the
it ain't-
godson to my
it ain't
son.
none of that.
Yeah.
I trust you with my life.
My
With
life.
my life,
It ain't my
Yeah.
kids, my grandkids, my wife.
Yeah, because
my
if I ain't
daughter.
here, they ain't no
I can't
good.
protect
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust you to protect me.
Well, you know,
If
they
you
Real shit.
protecting me, I'm gonna protect them.
I try, but
Yeah.
they'll send me home. Charlie, when we was at the
Yeah,
club,
protect you.
wait, we was at the
But-
club, and
but-
these some
but-
niggas
but-
behind Charlie, and I'm
you-
standing
hey,
there like, okay, I'm
but that-
finna.
look,
Charlie say, Stephanie, go get in the car.
That-
Him
that-
and Low,
yeah,
go get in the car.
That's protecting you.
I'm like, no, I'm right here. I'm riding with y'all.
Because we ain't got time to be worried about your little ass if we got shit to do.
On a factual shit, my nigga protect me a lot. I turn to Incredible Hulk, and I
Yeah.
get real green, and I kill everybody in the party. That nigga be like, "Come on, let's go."
Nigga.
Okay.
And I be like, "No, fuck that. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm finna kill everybody." That nigga be like, "No,
the
that's
boss,
how I am.
the boss
But
said.
he
Oh hell, Ocean says time to
The
go.
boss, the
Oh.
boss said, my thought of the day would be protect your energy, inner peace, and mental health at all times. Tap into the gifts that life and God has given you.
Amen.
And
Man,
all
sis
that, all
always
three
got
of
some
those
juice.
go
She
together.
always
though.
got-
Yeah, they all
Sis
run.
always
got
they
some
all
go
run
together, though.
Yep.
Real shit.
They
Sis
all
always
run
got some
together.
juice,
And
bro.
all that goes with what we was talking about this whole
Yep.
night.
Oh, and Miss
Besides the
Ford
music
said,
shit.
Right.
Miss
But-
Ford said, love, respect, communication, and consistency.
Always.
That's a fact.
Man,
And
gotta be
trust.
consistent.
Because you
You
gotta
gotta
got
trust
to.
and trust.
That's
Because
a
we,
big
you
part.
Our
know,
relationship only lasted this long because we was consistent
With each other. Yeah.
Real
We
shit.
was patient.
And consistent.
Yeah.
We put our pride to the side,
yeah.
and we was consistent.
Yeah.
Because we all grew
We
up.
actually gave a fuck.
Our mental health was between all
all
of us.
I
talk to you. I talk to you. We talk
Yeah,
to each other.
that's
what
Our
I'm
mental
saying.
health was
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
Together.
and
We
if,
was
and
able
if
to
you got
express.
if you got in the middle of that, we moved them out the way.
Yeah.
Anybody that
a lot of niggas came.
Damn.
A lot of
we moved
niggas
them out the
went.
way.
20 years.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas came. A lot of
Right
niggas
here.
went.
Yeah.
20 years, my nigga. A lot of people can't say they've been in relationships for 20 years.
I told y'all niggas the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I sent these niggas a message. Say y'all my longest brotherhood
Yeah.
Yeah.
and friendship that I had in a long time.
Yeah.
These niggas talking about what's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. Nigga.
He was
Because, you know,
But
nigga.
I
you
am
gotta
that
ask-
I am that type of nigga though.
Yeah, because I got to
But at the
ask,
same
what's
time,
wrong?
though, at the
Is
same
something
time,
okay?
though,
You okay?
is
Yeah,
you
but
okay?
that's-
I would text you, sis, be like, "Hey,
It's
I love
okay to
you."
express
You know what I'm saying?
it.
Oh,
I would,
yeah,
I
yeah.
would text a motherfucker
Look,
like,
I expect
love
that from you, Charlie.
I,
But to hear from him,
I
it's-
appreciate
I
you.
do that.
And
I
then
do
niggas,
that.
I gotta
but niggas
ask
be
the
like,
question,
what's
what's
wrong?
wrong?
Ain't nothing wrong.
Just
nigga.
want to show
I'm
appreciation.
just telling you
make
what I'm
sure-
thinking.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I'm
I'm
letting
showing
you
you
know
love.
I'm there for you.
But-
If anything wrong,
But
if
I
it's
get
not,
that though. But I want
know,
y'all to understand.
But sometimes
me
saying it is
though.
different.
It's
I
different.
want
It
people
is.
to, I want
It
people
really
to understand me
is. Saying it is
sometimes.
different.
Don't automatically think I'm finna do something to somebody. Just automatically be like, I appreciate that, bro.
I do.
love you too.
and I apologize because I don't
You
mean
know
to
what
make
I'm
you feel the wrong
Cause I
way.
be like,
but
I'm like, damn,
I know
fuck
you.
these niggas. I ain't gonna tell a nigga shit.
no,
then.
That nigga said fuck both of y'all.
I know you, bro.
But you know me, but
I
you
know
don't
you.
know me.
Yeah,
though.
because you
Come
gotta
on,
talk. People
bro.
gotta talk people down.
no, because sometimes
I was wrong.
But sometimes I gotta swallow for me to do shit like that, I'm
Yeah.
swallowing my pride.
I was wrong.
I'm swallowing
'Cause
like
I took it.
Charlie,
I
I
took
text
it
you like, bro,
wrong.
I love you. That's it. I was sending. I
And what,
love you.
and what I say, I love you too.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't no what's wrong. It's like
F,
nigga don't ask now.
F.
But when you ask me
When
what's
you
wrong,
have
but
conversations
listen,
with
we had
your
different
brother,
conversations. But when you
Yeah,
ask me
but-
what's wrong, now I'm thinking what's wrong.
Me saying this.
And I'm thinking like
I don't
what
mean
the
to
fuck?
say
Like,
when I
you
question
get what I'm
what's
saying,
wrong, it's only out of out of love and concern, and the reason why it
But if I'm showing love, all I
know
want to do is
I was wrong
But no,
for that.
I appreciate you.
I was
TP,
wrong for
I
that.
take it, but what
But
I'm saying
out
is,
of love for
when
my
I'm,
nigga,
when I'm expressing myself to most people,
Yeah.
because I don't express myself to people.
exactly.
So when I express myself,
Uh-huh.
I want you to be like, okay. All I want is a thumbs up, or
Got you.
you get what I'm saying?
Got
I don't want what's wrong, what happened.
Okay.
Because if something happened,
right.
nigga, you'll see it on the news.
I tell you, I
No,
love you. and you're funny looking.
no.
I tell you, I
That's
love you
the
and you're
point of
funny looking.
asking. See, that's the point of asking, my nigga. See where he fucked up?
This summer,
You see where he fucked up? That's why I
If
asked.
something happened,
That's
it's
why I
Hey,
asked.
that nigga said,
I don't want to wait.
That
Tell
nigga
me
said-
before it
that
get to
nigga
the
said- That nigga
news.
said, I love you, but just in case,
If
I do like
someone-
Oreos too.
You right.
If something happened, nigga,
With
you'll
a
see it
T.
on the news, though. But
Av, that's why I asked you what's wrong.
don't-
That part right there. It's because
But at the same
I
time,
can say
but when you do
I
that,
love
though,
you too.
But
But
That's
when
how
you
we go.
talk
That's
like
what
the way
she
you
said.
talk,
That's
bro.
what she just said. She said, they are the odd couple,
yeah,
and I love their dysfunctional selves.
who said that?
Osha.
Hey,
I think it is kind of dysfunctional
sis,
up in
we
here,
is
except for me though,
dysfunctional.
because you know I'm saying, shut up, Charlie. Don't
you
say nothing.
is the
I'm
only
just saying,
dysfunctional
I done
nigga
talked you
here.
off the ledge.
Charlie
Get
done
your
talk. I
ass-
will admit that Charlie done talked me off the ledge a
You
couple
can't-
times.
We
Him
can't
and
take
Low.
you nowhere.
Hey,
Can't take you
I
nowhere.
done
Here's the
talked
thing.
your
Here's
motherfucking ass
Here's the
off
We
thing.
gonna end up
hey,
shooting
Bricks.
somebody.
Wow.
Bricks.
Going to
I say
jail
this
over
all.
her.
Bricks. I say this all the time. When I go to a club, I see Charlie. I see Santana. I see Low. I see Ducci. I'm acting a motherfucking fool.
See what I'm talking about?
All right, y'all. We gotta go.
my nigga, though.
We gotta go because I gotta. Hey, look, I gotta be up
Yeah,
early.
I know
All right,
Ducci.
yeah, me too.
too.
I gotta get to work tomorrow, y'all. Look,
Me too.
I
I gotta go
appreciate
shoot
for
tomorrow.
everybody
For the
chiming in.
committee.
Everybody
For the committee.
that tapped in.
We love
Love
y'all.
y'all.
We love
We
y'all.
Appreciate
really
y'all.
love
For
this
real.
show would not be possible
If it wasn't
without
for
the
y'all.
people
And
that
we gonna
tapped
keep
in.
it up.
shit,
We gonna
yeah.
keep
I'm
going.
so happy my wife stayed on tonight with me.
Mine
And I'm coming
too.
back next week.
That's dope.
Seeing my other brother
Now,
coming back.
and have a
Look,
good
Hey, now
next
I
week.
got
You know
another
what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
to beat up on y'all. Y'all know it. Look, I got one more.
This little,
Hey.
this
Shut up,
little
man.
door.
Shut your ass up.
I don't
Shit,
know why
all she
little nigga
gonna
was
do,
trying to hotbox
all she gonna
for
do
God.
is
I'm
blow
gonna
some
fuck
little
your
dust,
ass
little
up.
angel dust.
You ain't gonna.
She gonna put a
Listen.
spell on my brother.
On that note, it's
on
cricket.
That, on that note,
Hey, this Gangsta Bricks.
it's your boy Charlie West.
I'm just a ghost.
This
Hey,
nigga
hey,
ignorant.
for those who don't know,
I'm Avenue Jones.
There you
goddamn
go.
it.
Tell him what it is.
and
Short ass.
All right,
Just
shut
a little bit
your
of
ass
cricket,
up.
low.
okay.
My name is Cricket, and I don't like none of these motherfuckers.
This little bitty cricket lope, and she can't stand
I
over the
can't
table.
stand none of y'all niggas.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
y'all.
the boss just said, I think Av brings a great energy to the show.
I think so
I'm
too.
ignorant. That's why.
I
agree.
think so too.
Hey, look.
The Malcolm
hold on.
X glasses
Hold on.
work.
Before we go, we gotta stay true to our commitment. We said that Cricket has to do her black person,
Okay.
black exploitation. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom. Y'all can chop it up. I'll be right back.
All right. So we adding a new segment, y'all, and what we gonna do is there's a lot of people who paved the way for us, and I told Charlie we need, we got to start giving them props. So today, who I'm gonna bring up is I'm going to give
George
props to
Washington
Miss.
Carver, goddamn it,
No, we
peanut butter.
talking about in the entertainment, but I actually was gonna do Mr. Jim Kelly, but I think I changed it up, and I'm gonna actually do Foxy Brown, y'all. I'm actually gonna do Pam.
That's only because
Pam
it's
Grier.
on Facebook.
Pam
You saw the
Grier.
pictures
The
on
original.
Facebook.
So let me talk
That's
about-
the only reason why she said
So who for all y'all who don't know,
Cricket
Foxy
is
Brown is not a
retarded,
rapper.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Foxy
For
Brown.
all y'all that don't know, that was
Don't
my
know.
first crush.
Yeah,
Goddamn it. That's
the,
that's
the original coffee.
She's the
Pam
finest
Grier.
woman in the world
So-
back then.
These niggas is crazy.
Now let's talk about Pam Grier. Now
They have
number
been
one,
showing a lot of pictures of Pam Grier.
Pam Grier,
on Facebook.
And if you don't know, when
Real
Pam
shit.
Grier was coming out, Pam
She-
Grier was
she
coming
look
out.
good,
They
man.
asked Pam Grier to do things that she didn't feel comfortable doing,
Right.
and she turned it down.
She said, "Fuck that shit."
She said, "Fuck that shit."
"Bitch ass nigga."
So
Exactly.
Jive turkey.
she
in
wanted
her
to
day.
stay true to her, and she has always stayed true to her. And Pam
Yeah.
Grier is one of
That's
the.
why she's so respected.
Yeah, she is so respected.
Yeah.
And so today, the Charlie West show on the committee
My brother
is
gave
gonna
me
give
this, y'all.
we
Yeah,
gonna
my
we
brother
gonna
gave me.
we
The
gonna
one that's
give
on the show right here.
Pam Grier her props, and we gonna give Pam Grier her props. And
Yeah, yeah,
what
we
we
give
gonna
Pam
do
Grier
is who know? Let me see. Pam Grier movie. Go ahead.
Which one?
Av. Name one.
Charlie.
We'll go with Av first.
Never
Pam
mind.
Grier movie.
Never mind. I can't ask you.
I'm gonna do the movie that she was the worst in.
What's that?
In Too Deep.
Okay. Charlie West.
She was the worst in it, too deep.
Yeah, she was all fat and bloated. She wasn't
Pam Grier movie.
It could have been that time
in
in the
too
month,
deep.
nigga. She needed
No,
her
it wasn't that
chocolate
time
and
in the
red
month.
meat.
You said the worst
It wasn't
one?
that.
I want you to say
a Pam Grier movie. I
a
just
Pam
did
your
In Too
favorite
Deep
Pam Grier movie.
because she was old and fat at this time. She wasn't fucking.
She wasn't that.
She was
She
his
wasn't
first
fat
crush.
like that, bro. She just an older woman. Why you doing that lady like that, man?
You got to
Fuck
give
you.
Pam her props.
You should be
I
ashamed
gave her
of
her
yourself.
props. I love Pam Grier. That's my. Besides Pam Grier,
Except in Too Deep.
yeah, she was
You
fucked
love
up.
her
She was fucked up on
except
that Too
You,
Deep.
you know,
She was
Go
like
ahead.
top.
The
in Too
finest
Deep.
black woman in the world to me was Pam Grier, and the bitch off of
You missing one? Nope.
what's the
nope.
movie? What's the TV show?
She went on a TV show.
Good Times.
Nope.
Oh, Penny.
Thelma?
Not Penny.
Oh,
Thelma.
Roxy. No, you
No,
talking
Thelma.
about?
Thelma.
Oh, I thought you was
Nah.
gonna say
Nah.
Roxy.
You.
Velma.
Thelma.
It was
nigga.
Velma.
Nah.
Not Thelma. What's her name?
What's the one that you
Across
married?
the street.
Winona.
Across the street. Winona.
It was
Winona.
Winona.
Woo.
That was Winona.
Winona.
He married a
My
girl.
famous?
He married
My
a
mo-
girl that looked like his crush.
Jill Scott.
Yep.
God damn. Jill
He
Scott is
married
my
a woman that
favorite
looked
woman
like
in the
his
world.
crush. Sis looked like
Charlie.
Jill
Your favorite
Scott.
Pam Grier movie.
Look,
Let
look,
Charlie
look.
say his favorite Pam Grier movie.
Look.
Look at his face when he.
The Lord have mercy.
Hey, look, let me tell you
Miss
something.
Parker. Miss Parker.
Let me tell you
Parker.
something. You know, I'm glad you said
Jill
Pam.
Scott.
I'm
Jill
glad
Scott
I did
my-
Pam Grier.
I am totally glad you said Pam Grier.
Yes.
Because, you know,
Yeah, but Foxy Brown was
you know,
good too, but-
you know, coffee is how I. You know, when I first saw Ocean, I said, "God damn, she reminded me of Pam Grier."
Coffee
Them
Brown.
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into details on
Them
why.
niggas would
Because y'all,
stop
that's my
fucking.
wife. But you know, yeah.
Yeah.
They was like.
Shit.
They was like
Pam Grier was the list.
15-year-old kids, bro. I would go over this nigga house to see
Hey, I
this
ain't
nigga. They was always just fucking
Who?
No.
all the time.
No,
Y'all.
Who?
You
an
and
Ocean,
Sis.
nigga.
Get off my
get off my
relationship,
cousin,
motherfucker.
Man,
nigga.
kiss my ass.
We ain't talking
Every
about that shit
time
on
I
here.
came over to your house,
We ain't talking about that shit on
I
here.
had to leave.
We ain't talking about that shit on here.
Get off my
You
cousin.
and Mercedes
Look.
fucking on mountains
Look,
and
we
shit.
ain't talking about me and
Hold
my
on.
wife.
Hold on, wait a minute.
We ain't talking about that, but y'all niggas was nasty.
Don't talk about
Now
me.
y'all
Every
niggas
time I
nasty.
come-
What you talking
Don't
about?
you dare.
Don't make me bring up some shit. Don't make me bring up some shit.
I'm rolling, y'all. These
That's
niggas
our
On
say.
that
show.
note-
That's our show
Right
for
now, you
tonight.
didn't give your favorite Pam
My
Grier
nigga,
movie.
Hold
my
on,
nigga
hold on.
raised the motherfucking bricks.
Hold on. Don't
This
try
is
to go off.
Motherfucking West.
Don't try to cut it off now.
This is cricket.
My God.
Hey.
Gold on this level.
This is it. I'll see you motherfuckers next week.
Hold on. Hey, look, gangster threw us in the line of fire.
But wait, he threw himself in the line of fire.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
he-
here tonight.
Yeah.
I got some shit on his ass tonight. I got that nigga
Oh,
tonight.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
You want me to
We gonna
call my
talk about-
nephew?
You want to go there?
Oh, let's go.
You want me to call my nephew right now?
Which one?
The nigga that was under the bed?
No.
Okay then.
Do you want to talk about it?
Let's go, my God.
Who was under the bed?
My nephew, nigga. Who you want to talk about? The little redhead nigga. You want to talk
Oh
about
my
it?
God.
Oh, you got my wife.
You want to talk about it?
Mercedes, whoop his ass.
Look, you
You want to talk about it?
Mercedes said.
Mercedes, whoop his
Mercedes
ass.
said we broke beds.
Whoop his ass.
Hello.
With my nephew under it.
Under it.
Oh my
He
God.
almost didn't make
He
it.
said-
With his
Survive,
fingers in
y'all.
his mouth like this.
He survived, yo.
You want to talk about it?
Yo.
Don't do my brother like that.
Yo.
Don't do my brother like that, because I got
That was some
you.
drama. Have Fat Lord ever cartoon that?
Yes.
That's
No,
some dramatizing shit.
Junior did. Junior told a whole story. He said he kept him fucking with Charlie. So Charlie,
Hey,
he
don't
said,
you have me talk about? Hey, you gotta shut the fuck up.
My son told
You know, I
this
got some
nigga-
tea on your
I'm
eye
out of
too.
this.
you know what? I'm
Look.
innocent. Don't let Charlie tell y'all shit. I do not
I
believe
got
in
some tea
premarital
on your
sex.
ass.
This shit.
I do
I'm
not
out of
believe
this.
in premarital sex.
Hey, Briggs brought this shit up.
Hey,
So
gangsta.
y'all want to end this?
Yeah, we
We done. You know what? We done.
The
All
show
right, y'all.
went.
We gonna get
I
away
love
from
y'all.
this. We love y'all.
Hey,
We
look.
appreciate y'all.
Hey, look.
It's a wrap.
We wouldn't be
Hey,
us
look. Hey,
without
look.
y'all.
Hey, she said we was Jeep. The spontaneity in the relationship.
Who was that? Mercedes?
Y'all
No,
know
that's
that
the
was
boss.
Ocean,
Oh, Ocean.
with her nasty ass.
Hey.
Y'all was nasty.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
I couldn't come over and hang out with my
Hey,
brother.
wait a minute, wait a
'cause
minute.
Y'all was nasty.
We off the
calling
show.
my
The
cousin
show over
nasty,
with?
No, it ain't
No,
over.
the
Oh, Trey,
show
no,
ain't over.
Hold on.
Well, fuck it, goddammit.
Quit calling my
We
cousin
couldn't even
nasty.
record because Ocean be in there all on.
Oh shit! I was saying. Hey, when
Y'all gonna stay off my cousin.
Charlie
Hey, she
and
said-
Ocean got together.
she said-
They was like
She
little
said,
Tina
"Come
and
home."
Jackrabbit.
She said, "Come home so we can be spontaneous."
See?
On that note,
Man.
We gotta go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Gotta go,
Hold
gotta
on.
go.
We go to I go to the studio. This nigga got on Long John's outfit. And Ocean be rubbing the nigga head and shit. I'm like, sis,
white. It's
I'm like, sis,
white.
we gotta record.
We got the white
The tan
joint.
one,
The
yeah.
tan.
I'm like, bro, you don't want to put no clothes on? I am
She said,
I
dressed.
got clothes on with his slippers and shit and long johns.
she said, "Get off my head."
Y'all leave my cousin
I'm
alone.
on your ass.
Cousin, I got you. Ocean,
look,
you know I got
y'all
you, cousin.
tripping. Hey, that was my favorite pajamas. Them good time pajamas I
That
had.
nigga
man.
had
Hey.
The ones.
That
Hey.
nigga was like a 3-year-old.
Hey, this
he
was a
was
Slim
like,
Charlie though.
yeah,
This is a,
yeah.
This is a
Y'all
Charlie
don't
by my
know.
side.
Hey, y'all don't know, yeah. But Charlie had when he on like basketball court, Charlie.
he
Basketball
can't play.
Charlie. Y'all don't remember basketball
was
Charlie?
Slim Charlie.
I remember basketball Charlie.
That nigga had on a whole fucking Long John
Long
outfit.
John.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
bro, you want to record?
Like
Nah,
a kid.
nigga.
That
If
nigga
you
was like
don't-
a big old
If you don't
kid.
go put no clothes on,
If you don't,
Yes,
nigga,
sir.
put some sweats on.
Yes,
put some,
sir.
put
Ocean
some
come-
baggy
Ocean
on,
come out there and
Charlie.
rub on the nigga back while he making beats and
Guess
shit.
what my wife used to call me then?
What?
Dick Print Charlie.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Yes,
you walking around with Long Johns on.
Yes, sir. Long John.
Charlie was a motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, look, we love y'all, man.
We
We
do.
better get the fuck out
Y'all
of here.
niggas
And
funny
remember,
as hell.
Stephanie is innocent in all this. I don't believe
Don't
in that
believe-
Stephanie
Don't
premarital
believe
shit.
shit she say.
I don't believe in
Look,
none of
look
this.
who she around.
Who the fuck is Stephanie?
Great.
That's me. That's my real name. Don't nobody
Cricket
can call me by
Locust
my
Stephanie.
government name. I
When
don't.
she vulnerable, she stabbed me.
What's the fucking
I do not believe in premarital
MA
sex.
song?
What?
The little boy girl.
Oh no,
The
they don't
MA.
call me Heffany because I steal the bitch. They don't call me Heffany because I steal the bitch and then laugh at you after I take her. And then here's my thing: after I take your girl, if you got a problem with it, I got some friends you could talk to.
Hey.
I ain't worried about them niggas. I be
No,
both of them
no,
niggas.
you there
Talk to
too.
you
I'm about to say,
too.
Oh,
I got friends
Oh,
you
I
can
was
talk
just
to.
gonna say.
If I take
You
your
the
chick
friend
and you
that
don't
you
like
like,
it,
nigga.
I'm finna say,
No,
niggas
not
in the
you.
head like I
Not
kissed both
you.
of them niggas.
no, not you.
Hey, we
This-
hey,
this-
you kiss us and get us
ask
off
him. No,
Ask
not
him.
you.
Ask him.
But
Charlie,
I always
what?
say
Charlie,
that
what?
if I take your chick,
Okay.
I got friends you can
Watch
talk
this,
to.
Steph.
Hold on,
Okay,
quick.
this
Wait.
my last-
Ask,
this the last
ask
segment.
Charlie that question.
This is the last
What?
segment
Peep
of the
it,
day.
peep it, peep
What?
it.
Last segment, y'all.
This shit
Okay.
we was talking about this shit
Okay.
earlier today.
No offense to the alphabet community.
Yeah,
None
at
at
all,
all.
at all,
Right,
at
none
all.
at all. We
At all.
just talking.
At
That's
all.
it.
I'm a gay man. I'm gonna play a gay man.
Okay.
Right.
And you beat me up.
Right.
Would you let me go if I kiss you?
No.
I'm letting you go.
Wait. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a conversation with Charlie. Wait. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a
No disrespect to everybody. I'm
I
just
had
saying.
a conversation with Charlie. Charlie told me one time if a nigga call him with his shirt off, he go whoop his ass.
Yeah, you call me
Charlie
with your
said,
shirt
"Do
off,
not
we
video
fight."
chat me with your shirt off."
Don't call me with your shirt off.
Charlie had me
This
weak.
nigga, hold on, wait a minute. This nigga, this nigga, I'm like, bro, you gonna put the shirt on?
I
That
ain't called him, though.
hey, no, I call him.
He
I call
called
him.
me.
Charlie
Yeah,
said,
don't
"Don't
call me
video
with
chat."
your shirt
Yeah.
Charlie.
But the
Charlie
nigga,
said,
but listen,
bed,
the
Charlie.
nigga
He
ain't got no
called me.
shirt on, so guess what I do? Fuck it.
Take my shirt off. Now we talking like
Goddamn it, we even
We start
now.
taking shots together.
Goddamn it, we drink. We even now.
Hey, we brothers for real. Niggas taking shirt off. We take shots
I'm like, man, you
together.
don't want to put
but
no
hold
shirt
on.
on? I ain't taking no
Hold on.
shirt
Shirt
off.
off, fuck
Hey,
it.
we gonna put this disclaimer in there for you motherfuckers just chiming
That's
in.
weirdos.
Look, that's y'all weirdos.
Say he said,
Look,
said what?
hold on.
Ab is dumb.
Hey, Mercedes, I still got some drinks for you.
Hey, the truth of the matter
fucking
is,
with you.
Hey, shut up, man.
as we ain't no
Hey, I had your Mercedes was drunk, nigga.
we ain't no young
Who's taking
thug.
shots
Look,
at
hold
that
on, we ain't no young thug and gunner ass.
Nah, nigga, we don't do. They
No,
don't
we
do that.
slept. We
nigga.
slept on each other's floors, picked each other up
Yeah,
for work.
nigga.
We watch each other kids. If a nigga at work,
And I ain't telling on my brother.
and
for
we
nothing.
ain't telling.
Hell no.
We
I
ain't
take the
telling.
charge.
I still don't do that.
But when I get out,
She said, "I'm ready. I
And
got you."
but if I take the
you on
charge,
that motherfucker?
All right, Miss Ford,
but listen though. If I take the charge and I get out,
you
I'm
got
gonna shoot you. If you don't take care of me,
We
got you.
it's
We
a
got
fact
you.
though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how
You
we
right.
live.
We
But
got
I'm
you.
gonna tell you, on some real gangster shit, nigga be talking about that gangsters. I'll take the charge. 3, 4, 5,
Look.
10 years.
But when
But
I get out, you gotta.
When
have
I get out, if you ain't took
Look.
care of my kids or my wife or my family,
I took
whooping
a
your
charge
ass.
for
it. It's
a
your
nigga.
ass.
if you don't do
It's
that,
your ass.
I
I'm
took a
going
charge
back
for a
in for
nigga.
50 years.
I
Cause
got
I'm
a
gonna
bullet.
murder you.
I
That's
got
real
something
shit.
for
But
him
on some
when I
real
see
shit,
him.
though.
Yeah, that
I
is.
took a charge for a nigga.
And he
I
didn't
got
do that.
something for him.
But niggas
To this
is
day.
different though.
They,
got
yeah, them
something
niggas is
for-
different.
That's generation shit.
Yeah.
We grew up in a different time.
Grew up in an era where
I grew up in a time,
you don't
I'ma
let
take-
that slide. Ain't no letting nothing slide.
I ain't gonna let you go to jail. You go to jail. You go to jail.
Hell
Something
no.
I
It's gonna
did.
be- look,
For
it's gonna be
something
hard.
I did.
I'ma take
Ain't that
that
what
like
we
a
talking
G.
we
about?
talk
For
about
something
that.
I did.
Look, I told.
See?
Look, we
Yeah.
that was
Now,
not,
if you did it
you take your lick.
and you don't take your lick, and I take the lick for it, I'm
You gotta
like,
make sure a nigga right.
I'm handcuffing. I'm looking at you.
Like nigga.
And I'm letting you know.
Yeah, nigga.
This
you,
look let you know.
Look.
You better take care of this
everything.
shit.
Yep.
Cause
Everything.
I got a date.
Yep.
Facts.
I got a date. Cause when I
Facts.
get out,
Yep.
I'm killing
Facts.
you, your
Yep.
mama, your kids,
Yep.
your goldfish.
Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
What the nigga
Everybody
say?
gotta go.
I shoot the dog, push the goldfish tank over, make sure everybody's dead.
Everybody gotta
Hey,
go.
God damn it!
Hey,
But
but we
Nigga.
look.
that's
look,
just me though.
On that note, so look, this goes back to show y'all that this is real shit. This ain't,
Real shit.
Y'all done heard this what he just said 3 to 4 shows ago.
This is a family
we had
member.
the exact same conversation.
Sure
And
did.
I don't even
Yeah.
watch the show. I
Yeah.
just be
This is
talking
it.
shit.
He ain't
Yes,
never-
we did. We
That's
had
a
this
true
conversation.
family member. Family members don't watch your show.
I don't even
Yeah,
watch
we-
the
look,
show.
I
I
True
just be
family
talking
We
members
had
shit.
don't
this
really watch the
conversation.
show.
Look,
This is a true family
Look,
member.
Yeah, we did.
The truth of the matter is we know how important it is when we together. We made oaths. We got this
I make
our
sure
shit.
everybody get home.
Our
Yep.
shit
This
is
is-
in blood.
this is for
Yeah.
I
life.
make sure
We
I
make
don't
sure-
get
this is
home
for
to
life.
make sure
Yep.
everybody else
we-
get home.
we
If
all gotta get home.
Yeah, we all gotta get home.
Ain't no
ain't
this is
nobody
for
making
life.
it, I'm not gonna make it, but everybody else gonna make it home.
This is for
That's
life.
the type of nigga I am.
we all going home.
We
Yeah,
in this.
going
we-
home.
I'm
Look,
just saying,
if
if
I'm going
somebody
home,
gotta
my
go,
brothers is
I'm
going
gonna
home.
go.
Wait, what about me?
I ain't gonna sacrifice.
Cricket.
Oh, you a brother too?
Well, yeah, but
Cricket.
they don't let me do nothing. Charlie gonna tell
There
me.
you go with that
ass
shit.
down
Charlie
somewhere.
always fucking with me. He say, if I go out of town, I know some shit. You gotta go home. I ain't going home. Shit, I got a
Yes, you
pistol
the
just
fuck
like
you
y'all,
are.
and I
Sit
know
your
how to
ass
throw.
down
Going
somewhere,
home.
Cricket. Take your
She
ass
talk
home.
all that shit, but ask her what she
Yeah,
do.
she 3
He
feet
make-
tall.
'cause he make
and
me
she
go
wanna be in
home.
the midst
Look,
of
I
I was
Nah,
just,
nah,
no,
nah.
I was leaning
Look,
over
she
Charlie's
3 feet
truck.
fucking tall.
Charlie said, these
She
niggas
a
think I don't
million.
see them. I'm leaning over his truck like this. Okay, like what we gonna do? Man, go
She
get
leaning
in
over
the
the truck.
I was what?
She can't look over the
But-
truck.
but-
She
but-
But he
leaning
made
over
me
the
go.
curb.
Hey, but look. Hey,
No,
but look.
she
like
know,
this
no,
over the curb,
bricks,
y'all.
Hey,
bricks.
but-
Charlie know one thing and one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. If he don't tell me to go home, I'm standing right there with him,
But
and
look,
they
We
know
know
that.
that.
But
I'm
look,
standing right there
but,
with him.
but check this though.
I'm not
I'ma
doubting
tell
how
you this,
down
though.
you
But
are.
wait,
Don't
what-
stand
I'm not
with me,
doubting that.
But check this though.
But
That's
what
what
we
he
not
always
gonna
say.
do,
But
we
check
not
this
gonna
out.
worry
Stand
about
behind
you.
I ain't tripping
We're
about
not
that.
gonna sit here and be worried about
can
no
stay all
woman
you want, just
that's
stand
in
behind
man
me.
But check
business.
this. Check this.
Take your ass home and let's
Check
handle
this.
what we gotta handle.
When you got in the car, and I waited until you drove off.
Yeah, he always do that.
And
Big brother shit.
I waited until you drove
Nigga,
off.
That's a nigga who give a fuck.
Look. And when I started my car up, what did I tell them niggas?
Move.
Man, move that motherfucking
Fuck
car out
it,
the
Ass
way, homie.
nigga, move.
And you lucky I wasn't there. It'd been
Lucky I
chitty
wasn't
chitty
there.
bang bang.
Nigga, tell him.
That's what I wanted to
Lucky
do.
I wasn't
No,
there.
but look, check
Bitch
this
ass,
out.
cause I was at a
No,
bitch ass
but
nigga.
check this out.
What
Check
that
this
nigga
out.
say? Chitty chitty
It was,
bang
chitty
bang.
bang.
it was,
nigga,
it was,
you know
it was,
what I'm
it was niggas there. It
That-
was niggas there with their wives,
Okay.
and I didn't want to bring that type of temperature.
Okay.
But them niggas, when they saw me look in that car, and they knew how we was looking. They knew what it was. And one of the niggas in the car said,
Bang, bang.
one of the niggas in the car said, "Hey, fam, you might want to move. We back it up for real. That's Charlie."
Tell them niggas about the night of my birthday.
Which time?
The one we had the
when
limo.
we had that
And we was at the Elks.
in the limo.
I performed at the Elks. I got it. You wouldn't know. It was Charlie that came behind me. It was Charlie. I got into the limo. This was the night when you have. This is the first time you met GK.
Me and GK got into it, yeah.
He first met me. My
That
first
nigga tried to
GK.
stop me getting on stage. I
And
was like,
wasn't that was puking in the bucket?
bro, you might want to get your nigga.
Luca asked Luca. You was puking
might
in the
wanna get
bucket
your
in the
nigga,
champagne
but yeah.
bucket in the
Oh,
limo.
that's right. Yeah.
In the champagne bucket in the limo. And Luca was
Y'all
puking.
niggas in the.
Hey, that's
these
'cause y'all
niggas in the
kept
fucking
telling him,
limo.
drink
I'm
some
in the
more,
Monte
Luca.
Carlo.
We was all drinking
He
though.
said he didn't want to drink no more.
Why he kept drinking
Because
it?
you kept telling him.
He is on there, man.
You
I
come
got
on,
to pee. I
gangster.
ain't fucking.
Whatever. We
with
talking
y'all,
about something else.
Hey, we gone, y'all.
We gone, y'all. Love
Hey,
y'all.
we love y'all,
Love
man.
y'all.
Y'all know what it is. It's the committee.
It's the committee, man. See y'all next week.
I'm hungry.